what? It's the turkey kills her. If that's not
Bestiality, bro. Beastars.
oh fuck.
Thanks, killing Watt.
Thanks.
So Beastars could run.
I bought this movie
I
on
believe that she
PS.
would.
What's wrong with
back in the day. It was my favorite movie.
That's not what you say and then end out with that. You don't say that and then end out with it was my favorite movie.
It should not have been your favorite
Oh,
movie.
now you're not gonna eat that on the pod because it fell on the ground. But if it was regular life, you'd be eating that.
Never. Seen
Look at that. I got some autumn colors in there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those autumn colors right there. Bro.
Wow.
Put that out there, bro.
Ow.
Look at that, bro. See?
That's good.
Hurt you, bro.
Autumn.
Look at them autumn colors, bro.
Spooky.
Look at those autumn colors, bro. So beautiful. You guys love nature.
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite?
There's
What's your favorite autumn color?
Welcome to Self Care Sunday.
Pumpkin. Welcome to Self Care Sunday, as you just said.
Please lead us, please.
I'm Dylan, along with my co-host Jaylin, Malcom.
You on a show right now? You like a show?
I don't know. And on our first topic of the day, what is your favorite holiday?
Is that fucking Birkenstock?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been through this before.
What through this already?
When? When I wasn't here, obviously.
No, you're right here. Why was it good? Got a little burger.
You're too busy distracted by the cat.
Oh.
Probably.
This is when we were talking about it?
Mhm.
No, I brought this up way before.
Everybody at home hates this.
Everybody
You hate this while
everywhere hates
editing.
this.
You open the box and put it back?
Sponsored by Smarties.
Don't say that, man. We don't have the real. That's not
Not
legal.
sponsored by Smarties,
There we
but
go.
if they would like to sponsor us,
They can do that.
just know M&M's has been in our DMs, so you're gonna have to come with a pretty good offer.
I love M&M's more than Smarties. Smarties or M&M?
Smarties.
Really?
Yeah.
What about peanut M&M's?
Peanut M&Ms are good.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It's the only-
That's what I'm talking about. I ain't
yeah,
talking
peanut
about regular.
M&Ms are unbeatable. I feel like. But
I like M&M's 100% better.
really.
Regular M&M's?
Hmm?
Regular milk chocolate M&M's or peanut
Mhm.
M&M's?
Everything. I
Why?
love it. I don't know, just the taste, the experience,
Mm,
and I don't. It was
Do you
always
like chocolate or candy more?
both.
chocolate.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
why. I don't
And-
like. I like candy more.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, it was M&M's were always like
Candy like
something special. I would always get like Smarties around like Halloween and all that. But my parents would go to Vegas a lot.
Yeah,
And they would go to M&M
M&M
World,
World?
and they
Yeah.
would bring me back that stuff. So I used to
Probably
love
why.
them. Yeah.
that makes sense.
They have specialty shit.
Like custom colors, and you can get your initial or your name printed on M&M's.
Yeah.
You had D's?
I had these, bro.
These what, bro?
These
nuts! Sorry. Anyways.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really fucking hate Smarties.
I
Not
like
really, but like,
M&M's at the movies. You can't have
If I could
Smarties at
choose,
the
bro.
movies.
You don't like Smarties at all?
I love Smarties. But I
I
don't.
like Smarties.
I don't at the same time. What the
Fuck Smarties.
What the fuck,
Damn.
bro? Holy shit.
Damn, bro.
Anyways, how was your week, everybody? Back here for another one.
They got the kids' help phone on here, bro. It's for you.
Yeah, it's for because they know that depressed people eat Smarties. That's the only people that eat Smarties. Are you depressed?
No. They know
They're
that
depressed.
only depressed people just sit there while they're eating it and just read the packaging.
I've been there.
I was a little
Kids'
brother.
help phone.
We
I could
actually
use
just
that.
prank call this shit, bro.
You used to too?
What?
What?
Prank call? You used to prank call them? No,
What?
I didn't do
What?
that shit.
No,
'Cause kids.
no, no, I didn't.
Oh, I was like,
Whoa.
I was like,
He's only saying that because he said you're reacting like how you are. He did. Okay.
Only one time. Only one time.
Hey, what happened? Why don't you tell us the story?
I don't know. It was
That's the title of
like-
this episode. Pranking the kids' Heil hotline?
Yeah.
Question mark,
literally.
question mark, question
No.
mark.
It's just back in like grade 8.
Yeah.
I was crazy kid, and
Yeah.
I just like I don't know, got the kids' help number somehow. I can't remember if I was eating a
Probably-
chocolate.
He's probably
something
eating
like
a
that.
Smartie.
Yeah.
Eating Smarties, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna call them up because around this time I was doing lots of prank calls. I think I may have got somebody from Shoppers fired, and I called up the children's phone, and I acted like I was dying, or because somebody just killed me on Call of Duty. And
I wish I could track your number and on call.
yeah, it's not. I do not endorse it.
No shit.
What happened?
Did they figure it out? Did you figure you out?
They figured it out.
Yeah.
I know. They like I at a certain point I just started feeling bad. She was still trying to be nice to me. She thought I had like a serious problem, which I did. But
Yeah, well, yeah, you
not
did.
that
Like,
serious.
you should have been like, I'm just prank calling you.
Yeah.
My dad's dead. Got a lot of time on my hands now.
No, this was pre DD. This PDD. Pre dad's death.
Before dad's dead.
BD.
So, I just
Before
yeah.
that.
I was like,
Jesus Christ.
it was not good. Yeah. I don't know why. I just thought prank calling was the way to go.
Why? He's like wasting
Why?
people's time.
Yeah.
People
Like,
love to
I
try
don't
to
know.
prank call
I
me.
don't
would
know, man.
fuck
But
them
like,
up.
you remember those old ones, those prank call videos where like the dude used to like
The
prank
voices?
call.
Ownage
Yeah, he
pranks.
just-
Yeah.
ownage pranks.
Yeah, we would watch those for
Yeah.
hours, but those still sucked. Dude.
They were. They
But
still
you know what?
sucked ass.
Kynan, I was friends with Kynan around this time, and he was great at prank calls. And he had the deep voice too. And I remember we would call girls, and he would pretend to be from the city of Edmonton. And fucking, some people would get so freaked out. He would call them about noise complaints, and they would like just start freaking out.
That's
it was
hilarious.
hilarious. Yeah.
What would they say? Give us an example.
Christine Goshko,
Oh yeah.
she started like freaking. Yeah.
I'll
I'll
drop the addy. Drop the addy too.
know the address. I don't know. I just remember we were prank calling her, and she got like pissed one night, and then she like threatened to like go to the police or something like that.
Do
on us.
people really have
And
the
then
time?
Kynan like read out this whole like statement to her, like explain like he like looked up some like laws, and he like brought everything. He's like, no, actually you can't because of this law. And I was like, bro, you're getting too into this. And then they started like trying to like spam us, and then Kynan got this one app that like automates spam text messages,
Mm-hmm.
and just started like spamming their phone.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's a monster.
Damn, he is a monster.
There's a
Yeah.
monster out there. That's
But
pretty much what it ended up being.
they were-
Dylan's the monster.
They were hanging out with this other.
Subsequent.
I don't know if you remember her,
Sorry, his code's wrong. His code's all fucked up.
Victoria Whitehead.
Oh god.
Yeah, and she was hanging out, and she was pissed. She was like, "If I find out who this is, I'm gonna kill you." And she was like saying all this stuff.
Mhm.
And then later, it was like it came to fruition that I was part of this.
Oh well, they found out that you did it.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden her tone changed. She's like, "Oh, that was so funny. That was the most hilarious thing."
See what I mean? People don't get mad at Dylan.
I know it was a big problem I had back in the day.
Get mad at Dylan. He would try.
I would try, no matter what I did. They'd be like, "Oh, it's you."
Throw someone down the stairs. They don't give a fuck. What's
Yeah.
up with that? What are you? Alien. Telling
Alien.
you. Mind control.
Mind
You're
I
alienating
wish
and you're mind
I-
controlling.
That's all I've ever wanted is mind control. I've been
You-
so
what do
upset.
you
I
mean?
read the Charles Manson book.
What
Like,
in
how
life
did
have you
he
ever
just
asked
show-
for that you have not gotten? What in life have you ever asked for that you have not obtained?
Riches. And
Did you say
things
Charles
beyond
Manson?
wildest belief.
What?
That was my only goal for reading
That's-
Helter
I was
Skelter.
literally-
I was like,
Charles Manson.
that's the only reason I read Helter Skelter. I was like, how did this guy fucking control so many people? And then I was like, this guy's just fucking, I don't know, selective. You just find women
By
who had
gullible.
nobody and
Women,
feed them
weak and
LSD
vulnerable people.
Gullible
and give them
people.
LSD and just fucking.
Fill them up with drugs and make them believe you're a messiah.
And I'm like, I don't want a cult like that. Well, maybe I do.
That's the only way you can
But-
build a cult.
Yeah,
You literally
just-
prey on the weak
Right.
and the naive people.
Yeah, but I want to be the guy that lift people up, not control people.
Or you can go to church.
I want to
do
control
that
the.
shit. You become a pastor.
Everything I say just sounds crazy.
Yeah,
lift people
maybe
up.
you
I don't
actually
wanna-
should call this kid's help phone number. This shit might actually help you.
What do you mean you want to lift people up?
I wanna,
Who you, Kanye?
Oh,
West?
geez.
You can become.
Just
You have to
done with my music.
With your what? You want a god? You want to be God with your music? Donda. I didn't listen to Donda still. Someone asked me for it, and they're like, "Can you play off the grid?"
No.
And I said no. And they're like, "You don't have the new Kanye?" And I'm like, "No." Straight face. And I did
Off the
not
grid,
show that
bro.
face. He's like, "Okay." Like, you just...
Off the grid, only published music, man. Sorry.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I don't really support Kanye West. I think he's a racist son of a bitch.
What?
It's just in me.
That's everything he did for you, man.
Hey, what the fuck did he do for me, bro? How was your week, Malcolm?
It was good.
On that note.
Charles Manson free.
Charles Manson.
Charles
This man loves
Manson.
Charles Manson. He's one of those like cultists.
Yeah.
What? He's a cult leader.
You are a cultist.
I'm a cult. I would join a cult. You're saying?
Yes. Actually,
No,
yes.
no.
You-
I would not.
Either that
I
or
would
you
not
want to
join a
run
cult
one.
unless you started one.
Oh, thanks.
I've considered only you.
I would join a. I would start a cult.
So
I don't
I'm
need
like,
to.
I'm pretty much in your cult anyways.
This
so.
is the cult right now.
But I would like to start
Welcome.
my own.
Like what?
Oh,
Little
what?
conglomerates?
Cult
You want a
people.
thing with like people where they all just come and praise you? Oh yes, the way, the way. Would you? So my question is, would you actually let people like call you a god, or would
Wash
you
my
just like?
feet? I mean, if they want to.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
be like,
ask
no,
that.
no, come on, guys. You know,
So
okay.
we've established he has foot fetishes.
Come on. No.
That's what
This
we
is
just
Whoa.
established.
Confirmed.
To feel
Confirmed.
like a
Shots
god. Would
fired,
you not
confirmed.
Double
want to feel like a
confirmed.
god?
This is double.
Would you
confirmed.
not
No,
sit
nobody's-
on a throne
nobody's
of
touching-
people
No.
while somebody-
Actually, in fact,
If I
had
wanted
a cult,
to-
there will be you can only wear socks. If there's no,
There's no free.
that's the one thing you can
there's
never
no
take off.
Free toes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have opposing cults. I'll be like,
Those
no
who take
sock
off,
cult.
those who
No,
reveal their
sock.
toes.
Well, here's the thing.
Why?
My
What you
grandfather
got
was a
against-
priest, and people would come up and touch his feet. That's
And
what
what
they
was his
do.
take on socks?
He wasn't wearing socks.
See,
You fucking
primitive. That is primitive
I
movements.
respect your tradition. Respect your
Savagery.
tradition.
The people who don't wear socks
What?
are on the lowest level of the
They
pyramid.
walk in
What, are you
White
wearing? Are you
people-
barefoot right now? Show
Not
the
right
camera.
now,
Show
but
the camera.
If you
your
want to
bare feet.
feel the real elements of
That's
Earth,
right. No barefoot.
if you want to be walking on the Indian beaches, you gotta be barefoot.
Don't bring this up.
Don't
There's. It's the beaches of India.
put your shoes on.
That also.
Yeah,
There's sand,
walk home.
sand in my shoes. You're telling me.
Flip flops, all of it. Any toes are exposed.
Put on
Let's
sandals.
get Kari back on this shit, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't
Fuck
like.
the
He
beach.
doesn't like. He doesn't like the beach.
He is like the beach.
I thought he was a cool guy, but all of a sudden he was talking shit about the beach. I was like, oh man, he doesn't like the
Who
beach.
doesn't like the beach? What's
That's
wrong
what I'm
with
saying.
the
He doesn't like the beach.
Why don't you like the beach? Scared of open water?
Beach is overrated. Everybody's like, oh, let's go to the beach.
You're
For
scared
what?
of open
For
water.
what?
I like the beach though.
Well, you scared of open water.
No, I like
So
going.
you're missing.
No,
so
I don't
you're
like
missing
the
most of
river.
water.
I don't like the river. The
No.
river is one way directional,
I
pushing.
like
me.
luxury boats. I don't like the beach.
I like
I'm
luxury
huddled up
boats,
next
too.
to people with. I like private beaches. I like
I mean, private
I like my
beaches you went on
backyard,
your
which is
life.
the beach, on my
Yeah.
Malibu lake house.
How many
That's the kind
private?
of
How many
beach.
private?
What are you doing on the
beaches
beach
you
that
live
you
on?
don't like people around you? What is there? There's only one thing. You go in the. You lie down in the sun. You maybe
yeah.
you bring some food for the picnic. You go in the water. You come out.
I just
What
like,
is there to do? There's not much.
I just like to own property. Like
Play some volleyball.
like,
Yeah, play some volleyball. What are you watching? Your people watching? Why are you watching everybody else? The only
just-
people who are gonna come bother you are there's the guy trying to sell you fucking bracelets or
Why
a
do you-
hat or something. The homeless guy on the beach who's there every day.
No,
He's
Who's
Like, go
selling you some
tan?
shit. Yeah, who's way too tan. He's black somehow, but he was like, I was white when I was born.
Yep.
I'm Greg.
Great.
But I'm
Greg.
trying to.
You can call me Machu.
Yeah.
So, my whole thing is, you want to go to the lake, right?
yeah,
You want to hunt, fish,
no.
do these sports,
What are you trying to get at right
outdoors,
now?
bocce ball, all these things, but yet you don't want to fucking go to the beach, lay out, jump in the water, relax, barbecue,
Yeah, what's the difference between the lake?
bonfire.
The lake is worse because
Lake
lakes,
is way worse.
because
than the
lakes
beach.
are subjective. They'll always get like an algae infection. At
Not
one
my
point.
lake.
Sure.
It always has a fresh water source because it's connected to a river.
Oh.
So I can't get
You
algae.
gotta know which lakes. You gotta know you pick your lakes proper.
Yes.
Like I
my
said,
lake-
I thought all
private,
lakes were
private.
connected to a water source.
Private
Me
beach.
too. I thought all lakes were connected to a water source.
But I guess
No.
not in some underground form.
Can you look that up for me?
What? What
Unless
do you
it's
mean
a-
they're not? Look at lakes. They're fucking.
Unless it's a man-made
Circle.
lake, but
Yeah.
Okay,
they're
wait.
all-
I'm talking about an active lake though. I'm not talking about no just like standstill lake.
Yeah, they're not connected to river. What am I looking
Wait,
up?
what?
see, now you start. Now you double
Now
backing
you're
now.
lying.
Now you're talking about.
No,
so you
are
got a
lying.
lagoon.
Okay,
is
no.
what you're selling me.
Yeah,
a water
okay.
lagoon.
No.
No.
You said that your lake feeds into
What
a
lake
river.
you- what
You
lake
get
are
a
you
fresh
on?
water source.
Yeah.
Do all lakes connect to rivers?
What lake do you go to? Pigeon Lake.
Slave Lake, some.
Slave Lake.
Hold on, I can tell
We
you
have
the name
not.
of the lake. Oh, my phone's over there. I used to have the fucking picture right there, man. Did you mean, man?
Do all lakes connected to river? Is what it's telling me. Do I mean?
Yeah, that's a question.
Most
I think we should
lakes
just have a
at least
segment on
one
just Dylan.
natural outflow in the form of a river or stream.
Outflow, not inflow.
Some lakes do not have a natural outflow and lose water solely by evaporation.
Outflow,
Outflow.
not inflow. Meaning that it's not getting streamed into a natural.
Do you know how lakes are formed?
Could you look up?
I do know.
Could you look your lake up on Google Maps, please,
Let's
and
find
show
out.
me
Let's-
that the river that is
Let's
connected
find
to
out how
this
this-
lake?
let's
I'm
find out how
calling
this
your
works.
and you're gonna have to wear this hat in a couple seconds.
Slave Lake. Slave Lake's in the middle of butt fuck nowhere. Isn't what river's connected?
Oh, I
to
see
it?
a river running out of it.
Yeah.
That's
North
an
is-
outflow. That looks like outflow though.
No,
Show me
what
the
do you mean?
inflow. I want to
What
see
is this shit?
inflow.
Let's see.
Yeah, get over there.
Okay, let's see. No.
Where's your lake, man?
You gotta look. Later, I'm.
Muskeg Lake. You probably go to Muskeg Lake. It's
No.
probably full of horse doo doo.
Muskeg.
Okay,
Where's the lake at, nigga?
so Smith, Hondo.
You gotta look on the other side.
Which side?
Oh, you're
man?
connected to
And
Athabasca.
yeah, that big Athabasca.
Bullshit, bro. Look at him. Like he acted like you know which rivers he's
It rings a bell.
connected. That's outflow, nigga. I'm talking inflow.
Lesser Slave Lake too.
What's going up? What's coming from? It's gotta be coming from up there. Where's it coming from? Nowhere.
Yeah, it's so it channels and pools through these two lakes probably.
No way. Those aren't connected. Oh,
Yeah, this is connected to this. These are probably connected. They're probably
so those are two new lakes.
These are two other lakes
That are
Like,
connected
this
into
goes
that lake?
So then let's just follow the trail here. So then it goes from
This, where's this?
there. Oh, see, it's even coming from so through High Prairie, and then this one.
Where's it coming from, man?
Then it's coming from this portion.
Those
over
are
here.
glaciers by that point.
Yeah, look up your lake.
What lake?
What's your lake that you go to?
I ain't got no lake, man. That I almost died at.
The shitty one I went to. Actually, most of them have it. Most Alberta lakes are usually.
You talking about the one I almost died at? That lake? I ain't going to no goddamn lake. I went to a river, bro. It's called the North Saskatchewan.
Don't go
See,
now.
Pigeon right
It's
that has no
it's
river
west of the
connected
city.
to it.
Like,
See?
Popular
What's connected?
beaches and fishing.
That's why it gets algae. That's
Miami-
why Pigeon
Nothing's
Lake
connected.
gets algae.
nothing's connected to it.
Yeah, nothing. Look at.
Stagnant.
So let's talk about this.
See, look at. Nothing's connected. That's
What,
why
are
it
you,
gets
what are you
algae.
trying to talk about?
This is bullshit. Look up Slave Lake. Look up algae, blue green algae. Every lake's had this here.
He's telling you it's never happened. So let's put money on it. Dylan, how much you willing to bet?
50 bones.
50 bones.
50 bones.
You got 50 bones?
Blue green algae this year.
This year?
Not
Just-
this year.
Yeah, that's just anytime.
Anytime.
All time.
You're
All
gonna say
time.
50 bones never happened ever? Ever. Blue green.
Those lakes sit there. They get stagnant.
You don't want to read that.
What?
I'll get in on this. 25 with Malcolm. Wait.
Oh, shit. And that's this year, too. Clock
No,
it.
no, no. You don't
Clock
see
it.
What?
Clock it.
You
Clock
know
it.
how shit,
Let's get
Clock
it.
it.
Show me.
Clock
What's
it.
going
I
on?
am
Read it.
Without
Blue, green,
fail.
algae bloom,
Without,
advisory
on lesser
issued for
slave
lesser
lake, without
grade
fail.
God damn, dude. 50 bones. That's 25 each.
That's 50 bones for me. 50 bones each, actually.
I'll take that one.
Now they're doubling up.
I like double up.
Everybody had blue green algae this year.
Damn, bro.
Without
50
fail.
bones each. That's pretty much how it goes, man. You gotta pay the equivalent of the bet. You gotta pay. You gotta
I'm
pay.
telling you, this is fake news.
It's not.
He
I was
doesn't
there
think
in
about
the water.
that.
There
You
you
were
go.
in the water
this year.
You
I
said
don't
you
believe
barely
it.
went up to the lake this
See,
year.
you scared of water. I'm calling it now.
I'm scared of water.
fucking unbelievable.
So you think that outflow of that lake is like a running river? Like really aggressive.
No, like
Yeah.
if you look it up, it
It's
probably
aggressive? Like let's say you're floating on a rafty like down near there.
No,
You're gonna
you
get
don't go
swept up there.
Riverboats run up and down it.
What?
People take jet skis and stuff and go on that river.
The fuck
I
you
believe
saying
it.
to me, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy. And you need a really powerful.
What are you, I'm
boat.
saying, what
We've
if I
never
got?
been on the
What
river,
if I
so
was?
we don't
What
really
if I
look
was
for it.
falling asleep by myself on my tube and I've woken up next to a big tugboat and I am now about to get sucked into the outflow of the Lesser Slave Lake River?
You should have woken up before that. What are you doing?
you on the Athabasca. You're gonna be in Jasper.
Yeah.
I'm on my way home.
You're going to Jasper that way.
Wait, Jasper.
Yeah, Athabasca
Mhm.
runs to Jasper.
Yeah. Like do you remember going up to Slave Lake and we crossed that big bridge?
Yeah.
That's the whole river that it eventually connects to too. A huge one.
So would I eventually make it home?
Eventually make it to the bottom of the river.
Nope.
What do you mean bottom of the river? Like bottom, like dead, like
Yeah.
drowned,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to the bottom?
No, he's got the raft.
I
He's
got the
little
raft. What do you
He's
mean? I got the
raft,
whole
bro.
tube.
Yeah. How far did you make it? The one time you were trying to rap.
When I was gonna die, that was different. I didn't
That's
want to
not
go.
different.
I didn't want to go any further. That's a whole different thing. I wanted to stop where I was at. This I gotta ride it. Let's say I had like an adventure, like I'm Life of Pi. How long is that gonna take?
To get home,
How long?
you would never go home
Why?
because the rivers don't run that direction.
Let's say the rivers ran all the way.
You wouldn't run that direction. It doesn't matter because I don't know which. I'm pretty sure it flows downward, so it flows from ocean to ocean. So
It's flowing down, so it's gonna come.
so it's
towards
not
me.
no. So it's gonna go through BC. I'm pretty sure it goes through BC.
There's no way
before.
it flows left to right. That's
No.
defying gravity, bro.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Hey,
The Earth
there's-
goes only up and down, bro.
Because wait, let's see.
That's
Let's
the
just say
top- that's the top of
that
the Earth.
river runs from the Athabasca. It runs from this. So this lake doesn't come.
Where's the Great Slave Lake? Where's an even bigger Slave Lake?
It's gonna run from here down to here, and it's gonna run this direction to here. So you never, because the North Saskatchewan River runs like that way. So it's running this
You
direction.
mean it runs that way? Which way?
So it runs this direction.
Water only runs up and down, nigga.
It does not. You crazy.
We're on a globe.
You want to find out who runs up and down?
Talking crazy, man.
See, this river runs this direction.
Up and down, man. That's
Runs
up and
this
down. That's
direction
up and down.
Would you believe
Who?
that I have rolled up a hill?
Oh God.
I would not believe that you run up a hill.
Here we go.
Rolled
Up a hill.
Here we go.
How would you have done such a thing?
In Canada,
Here we go.
in Ontario,
for
there's this
asking.
place called the Magnetic Hill, and you go, and it's a whole like tourist place. You go down to the bottom of this hill, you stop at these lines, you put your car in neutral,
You've talked about this on the podcast.
and your car rolls up the hill.
Interesting.
You don't
Why
remember
does it
talking
do
about
that?
this on the podcast?
No, I have no recollection.
Like almost a year ago.
I don't remember saying it either.
I don't remember saying this.
And people are kind of unsure.
What do you mean
Why?
unsure about what?
They call it the Magnetic Hill. Might have something to do with magnetic. Some people
Might have something to do with magnetic. Like what? What kind of English is it?
Well, magnetic what?
magnetic
Rocks.
Forces.
I don't know. There's another theory how the overall like elevation is still going down, but even though it appears close up that it's going up, but it's still going down. So you roll.
Upward on the hill.
Yeah.
So which way is it going?
So then, which way does the Athabasca River flow then?
Not left and right, up and down.
Up
Yeah.
and down and left to right.
It only runs one way, bro.
You don't know. You never know.
Up and down.
It changes, I think.
With what?
Season.
What?
No, it does not.
The river just moves?
It just stops one day and then starts going the other direction.
How does that work? How does it do it, Dylan?
I don't know. I do not know.
You're lying to me. I don't believe any of what you've said. Still don't believe that there's
You don't
an
believe
outflow.
that the world is round.
I do
You're a
believe
flat
that the world.
earther.
No, I'm not. Please understand, I'm not a flat earther. A flat earther. Those people are fucking in denial, bro.
Are you a flat earther?
I wish though.
You wish?
I wish I could believe.
How about
The giant ice ring in Antarctica?
how about for devil's advocacy? Sure. The world's flat. Why do you say it's not?
What? I don't know.
Have you ever seen The Edge?
No.
Well,
I've never seen the edge. I've never seen it from space. I
you've
don't
never
believe
seen the curve
internet.
either. You don't believe the internet, so you
So
do
you
think-
are a
so
flat
you do
earther.
think it's a flat. That is exact. You just outed yourself without
It's-
even. I'd
it's
have
all
to say
controlled
one
by
fucking
Google.
word. I'd have to say a fucking thing. You just went and buried yourself.
I'm just saying I don't know.
So you don't know what?
I don't know.
And do you want to know?
Why
It's
would
all
it
a
be flat?
simulation.
Curvature has been proven hundreds
Why?
of times.
You said
People
earlier.
talking to Truman said,
Who?
why wouldn't the sieges continue on?
Curvature has
until-
been proven hundreds of times.
Are you trying to say you are Truman in the Truman Show?
Maybe.
No.
No, that's not
Neil
the
deGrasse
case.
If anything,
Tyson
I'm
is all
Truman.
planted
You
there.
are, like we said
What do you mean
upstairs.
you're Truman? You
You-
always want to be the main character.
You are a CPU.
You always
I mean,
are
an
a
NPC.
Bookshelf me.
Huh?
No, you're a
This
computer
is
android
this
from
is
another
exactly
planet.
what would happen
What are you talking about?
in a real life main character situation.
What?
You know, I have to rise up. I have to overcome struggle. I have to have a backstory. You come from being the weakest, the most underestimated.
So that's what you think
Strongest.
you are right now, the weakest.
I'm building
the
up.
most underestimated. That's what you believe you are. And you're about to underdog. And what, you think I'm the big jock bully that's already about to lose? You're saying my story is already I
fighting me.
am... Maybe I'm just where what you think you are, but in another stage. Huh? How about that? How about that? Maybe take that in for a second and
Alright.
absorb that
Are you,
information.
are you a real player?
I am a real
NPC?
player, you NPC fuck.
Free guy.
See, this is how I can tell.
I thought he was gonna be a hero, and that was his Nero name. Like he is free guy, because all these people are set to certain powers, but he was just free.
Okay, let's hold on. What were you saying? You thought he was
No.
gonna say hero or something? What?
I don't know what he was
What-
saying. I forgot what I was
no,
going to say because you
that's-
said that shit. Now I forgot
You
what I was going to
fucking
say.
pissed me off. You fucking made me forget. What was it? It sounded interesting. This guy started talking about fucking free guy. Free guy. Fuck Dylan.
Everything that you can't remember is the most interesting thing in the world.
That's what I'm saying. The fuck?
Not really though. Well, I mean, it might be. But
I don't
It always
know.
feels
Talking
that
about all I said was no. That's all I said.
You said
no,
no?
I said that you're an android. We proved this hundreds of times. Also,
This is
you
not-
and the flat, like those two theories, you being an android and the Earth being round, are undeniable science.
I'm not.
He's either an
I
alien or
believe
an
that
android.
that the Earth is round. But it's
That's because you came here from space, so you know. For a
Yeah,
fact.
so you know that the curve. You know,
I know the curvature.
You
and,
also are an
calculation.
AI. You are an AI. You said that there's a first AI out
Do you
there.
believe we went to the moon?
I've been to the moon.
What?
Why don't you believe we go?
Why haven't we been back?
I took off and
We
went
did
to the
go back.
stars. I came
Actually, we
back.
went
They
back
calling me
multiple
moon, man.
times.
What?
We went back multiple times.
To the
actually,
moon?
yes.
Yeah, we went a few
After
times.
Apollo 11, there was like 20
Three,
Apollo
23.
missions.
But why didn't we go back?
Why didn't we stay?
For real? Why didn't we stick?
Because there's nothing
'Cause
fucking there,
It was the 1980s.
and it's also inhabited by its own moon people.
Yeah,
if you look at the moon, you can't see the flag. So
Because
well,
you
no
can't
shit.
see it. Yeah.
Because you can't see the surface.
If you look at it with a fucking microscope, or I mean a telescope, you can.
well,
Have you ever done that?
no
I have.
bullshit.
What do you mean
Where's
bullshit?
your telescope?
I didn't look at it through my telescope. I went to the fucking Telesworld of Science.
They have a telescope.
They do have a telescope.
They have that observatory.
They have a gigantic telescope.
I thought that'd be a great date place.
It is not.
Why?
It all depends on the date.
Well, I mean,
Because
And
honestly, I had a
ended
horrible date
Why?
with Hope Schmidtke.
Oh,
Or
damn.
not Schmidtke, not her.
Name
Sorry,
dropping.
name dropping. The other one, the other Hope.
Damn.
It was funny because I went from one to the other. It was okay, whatever. Anyway, we got
And you lost your
15
hope.
seconds.
You lost hope.
Then I lost hope entirely, especially when I went to the Tell Us World of Science. Just not a date
Okay,
place.
why?
We'll talk about that when we come back from our break.
Okay. Interesting. Because even if she didn't like it, you know, I was like, fuck, I'm having a good time. I'm starting a space.
I was like, damn, this day really went south, but I'm gonna have a good time. Damn. Look at this. Look at this shit's explaining it to him right now, and he's like, damn. He's like, wait. He's like, wait. Look at this shit.
Look at it. It's like unlike any other.
Wait till it explains.
Oh God!
Oh, so we saw it, what? Almost 50 years ago?
Man, put this on real quick.
Yeah, put this shit on, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, look at me again. Come look back at me again. That was perfect. That was exactly what you need. Your fucking ass.
Small opening, bro.
Look at this. 2016. That was literally the year. That's 49 years ago. That's 49. It's 49 years between that time and fucking the first time they saw it. It's called polar. It's
Antarctica
called
is
global
big.
warming. That's only. Actually, that's confirmation right
We
there.
have we get shots of polar bears and fucking the penguins and the glaciers falling all the time. You're telling me we can't film it? Antarctica?
Yeah.
Niggas is getting footage. And we got it on the
And we
news.
can't explain
That's-
this. What
that's
do you mean you
different.
can't
That's
explain
different.
it?
What are you
They
saying?
go up north.
North.
It's not Antarctica.
They go to Antarctica.
They do, but it's
So
not
you're
as
saying it's
common.
the Arctic?
The Arctic.
What about the Arctic?
my
No, you know what?
My
Actually,
uncle
Why
goes
you keep
up to
calling it the
look at
Arctic?
this. Look at this. Look at this shit.
my uncle goes up to the Arctic and like literally.
What is it? The Arctic or is it the Arctic? Can somebody tell me? How do you
It's the
spell
Arctic.
it? Wait, what?
And they
Wait,
gave
what?
him a knife. to
Say it
cut-
again, nigga.
When he went to the Arctic, they gave him a knife when he was like sleeping in the tent, and they said if you hear like a polar bear coming in,
There's nothing
you can
do.
cut the back end out of the tent and run.
Yes,
No word of a lie.
told you. Listen, what are you looking up over there? Okay, the Arctic.
You can't see shit, bro. They
Go to
got
the
it blocked
Arctic.
out. They
Go
got
to
it
the
blocked
Arctic.
out.
Go to the
bro.
Arctic. Go up.
They got it blocked out, bro. Look at that.
That's the whole thing right there.
That's
What else
not the whole. Do you know how big it is?
Now, okay,
It's one of
but
the
now go to the
biggest
top.
continents.
If
It's certainly not.
go to the
Look at
Arctic.
this shit
It
right there.
is.
Look at this nigga.
Go to the Arctic.
You
It's
don't
the
have
same
You
to-
got the
shit.
little dude drop right there, bro.
Bro!
Look at this shit, bro.
They're right
There
there,
ain't
bro.
nothing here.
There's nothing
Look at
there.
this shit,
They don't
bro.
need to see
Look at-
shit.
Look at this, bro.
They're
What?
showing you. They're showing you what's going on. Look at it.
No.
His mind is blown. He's like, no, I don't believe this.
This is real.
They're right there at the Antarctic, bro. Get a little
No,
deeper.
gotta
in
go to the middle though. That's right on the coast.
You can't.
Because it's
What are they
freezing
hiding?
now.
The
You
map's
will
flat.
literally die. It's so fucking cold.
No, look at this. This is what happens. They had trips to the Arctic, and people can't make it past here
You
because
can't.
if there's an Arctic storm,
You will
can't
die.
communicate with anybody,
You
so
will
die.
literally die.
Let's see this.
It is. You have to.
That's crazy.
We have to send one of you in there.
Yeah.
Fucking one of those goddamn androids. You're so adamant about knowing. Why don't you go?
Me?
Yeah,
I
you.
want to go.
Well-
That's what I'm saying.
Why are you here?
You can do it, bro.
You can do it. I believe in you. You could be like James Cameron. He went to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Don't you want to be cool like him?
No.
I'm gonna direct a movie called
You go
Frost
there,
Man.
bro. You go there, you go to 2 places. Free. How much does it cost?
Well, how-
Jeez, it's $5,000.
How much is a flight?
You can't fly that. You have to take a boat.
What?
You have to, first you have to take a boat.
A
or
boat?
No, you
You
take
take
Arctic
a boat.
planes
You can
in.
have like a
I
helicopter or
want
a boat.
ice planes.
or Arctic planes in.
Why do you keep calling it Arctic? Is it? How do you say it?
My uncle got
Arctic.
flown in.
Can
on
you-
a plane.
can you
And they had
look it up
they
and
paid
tell
out
me
their own runway.
How it's spelled?
Arctic.
It's Arctic. I'm pretty sure Arctic.
A-R-T-I-C.
Not Arctic. Arctic. That sounds like a fucking brown person.
Have you been to the Antarctica?
Can you spell it for me?
A-R.
Arctic, bro.
A-R-C-T-I-C. Arctic. Can you get the little lady to
Arctic.
say it for us? Look it up. Pronunciation. Arctic pronunciation. I will pause this whole show for this. I don't give a fuck. This is important right now. This man's saying like a fucking weirdo. Look at that.
Arctic.
Thank you. What are you saying?
That's what I said. Arctic.
No, you're saying Arctic.
Arctic.
That's not Arctic.
Arctic.
You have to pronounce both K's.
Arctic.
There's no K's in it. There's C's.
I know, but I'm talking about with this pronunciation right here.
Look at the mouth moving, bro.
No. Fuck.
Man, watch the mouth move, man. Anyways,
Arctic.
what is that? That's
Arctic.
the Antarctic.
Yeah. So.
Why don't you Google middle of Antarctica? I'm sure someone's got a picture up there for you. Can you see?
Why are you so determined to see the middle of Antarctica? I don't know
Why is that flat?
Yeah.
Why is that all flat earthers' biggest argument? Oh, but you can't see the middle of Antarctica. Oh, you mean the desolate ice wasteland that's negative fucking 45 all the time?
They're hiding
Yeah.
something, bro. They're hiding.
Who can go there, Dylan? Show
They're
me the
hiding
Arctic. Where's the
something.
Arctic?
I don't know where the Arctic.
You're gonna tell me that little tiny shit right there is the Arctic? That means we're gonna die.
Yeah. There's nothing. There's
Are you serious? That's the Arctic?
There's nothing on the Arctic.
Why?
Like Greenland and like the top of there. There's
Where's the
nothing.
rest of the world at the top?
There's nothing there. There's no solid ground. It's just ice.
Where's the ice?
They're not gonna show the ice. They're gonna show the landmass.
I want to see the ice.
Look
show me
up-
the Arctic, bro.
Yeah, look up the Arctic.
Mm-mm.
Antarctica has.
Show me
like,
the middle of both. Now I'm believing this guy. Just kidding.
We've flown over the
I'm just-
Arctic
I'm just
multiple
joking.
times, actually.
I'm just joking.
Your plane flies
No,
over.
show
like,
me the middle of
Arctic.
the Antarctic. Look it up.
There's no.
Just look it up. Have you
So
Googled it?
determined.
Have you Googled it?
You cannot go to the middle of the Antarctic because they're hiding something. It's gonna be some flat earther shit's gonna be on yours. First thing that's gonna pop
that's
up.
literally what's
Why
gonna
the middle
pop
of
up.
Antarctica cannot be reached.
A mysterious
See,
hole.
look at
Look,
that
he's
shit's
already
already been
watched it.
searched.
He's already
Look
watched
at
That's
it.
what we
this.
just watched.
Sure, that's what they all say, bro.
What does it say? What is that? What is that hole?
Arctic hole, bro. That's a mysterious hole.
What are you talking? I didn't
Okay,
watch
look
it.
at
I don't know what
South
you're talking
Pole.
about. I didn't watch that.
Ridiculous. Look, South Pole right there.
See,
I walked in. I didn't know. I didn't see what happened.
see, solved the mystery of giant hole from 2019.
They solved it. What is it?
You wanna know?
Well, why not?
Well, yeah.
We're here. It's a
We're
podcast.
already here, debunking everything that you've ever said.
That's my whole life. It feels like Dylan will come to me with all his theories.
Why do you think they make the maps flat and they have the ice all across? Because there's a giant wall. No, no,
This is
because
This
it's
is where.
a flat.
This is where, as far as we go. Now everything else is forks or stuff.
Because it's a flat, round object. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
What is that? That's a military base. Is that what you're saying?
Keep going down. No, actually, look at that photo. And
Look
it
at how-
already
look at-
has the middle, half of the
Look
middle
at
of Antarctica
how.
right there.
Look at how iced out that is.
You think they have a government military base right there?
That looks. Look at that green. Why is it green? Why is it flashing green down there? We got nukes coming off there.
What do you think? What do you think North Korea's been testing those missiles?
Sending them
Send
right
them
to
straight to
fucking
Antarctica.
Antarctica. Blow
Right
it
in
up.
the middle of it.
There it is. Middle.
This.
Look at that big triangle.
There you go.
That's not a hole. It's
is
a fucking.
pyramid.
It's
There's
a
pyramids
fucking
in
mountain.
Antarctica.
It's not a pyramid. It's a mountain.
What do you mean?
There's a bunch of them. You're gonna tell me that those are built structures?
Yeah.
The Egyptians went
Oh.
from Egypt straight to
Antarctica.
Antarctica to
From
build
a
the next big set
desolate
of
desert to a fucking snow wasteland.
desolate, yeah.
There's no way.
A cold desert to a hot desert.
Do you see
I'm
how it's
just saying.
peeking out of all that snow?
Imagine what it used to be. I'm just saying. Imagine what was underneath.
What was it? How let's play into this. What was it? Let's imagine.
I don't know.
What do you think
There's
was in there?
islands, as a series of islands and a little landmass underneath Antarctica.
Yeah.
That's what's underneath it.
What are you googling right now?
Land under Antarctica.
Where, I want to see where was Antarctica.
We need a live feed of your laptop streamed into the.
Yeah.
That's what
So
we-
people can see you struggling.
You need to
type this
just
shit
you should
in.
just screen record yourself every time we start the episode. Why? Thank you. Look at this tiny pink gummy bear.
You get the yellow one because you want some shit, bro.
Haha. Hey,
Take this.
hey.
What?
Typey man.
Oh, thank you.
Looking up all the wrong things.
I am.
There it is, right there.
You're looking at Pangea.
Are you really looking at Pangea? Where was the Antarctic in Pangea? Where do you think?
Arctic. I'm just looking.
How do you?
How is this answering the question? That
And
you
how is
asked?
this accurate? Nobody was alive.
I'm just seeing.
These are
where
all
in
theories.
correlation to other pyramids.
In what other pyramids?
You know the
Yeah.
pyramids were built
So you're saying before
after Pangea, right?
So you're
You know
saying-
this, right?
before
Maybe.
Pangea,
We
they would
think.
have built pyramids on the Antarctic and then moved from the Antarctic to the lower part of Africa and migrated north to the top where Egypt is and then build some more.
Yeah.
Can I also note? I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but can we also note that Antarctica is in the exact same place?
Bottom,
It pretty much is
right at
now.
the bottom. It hasn't moved.
So it wouldn't change the temperature.
Everywhere else, gone. Yeah, it would still be fucking freezing. Can you look up the average temperature in
That
Antarctica?
was before the polar ice freeze.
No,
Ice
there
age,
is no
ice
ice freeze.
That doesn't. There
That
was,
makes no difference.
That
that makes
Ice
no.
Age,
There was
bro.
an ice age, but that makes no difference. Can you please do me a favor and look up the average temperature
Look at this shit. This is
in
confirming it for you.
Antarctica?
It'll
That's
show
how.
you-
That's all the ice that was there. That's the ice age.
What?
Average temperature in Antarctica.
My.
This is what this podcast
this
is
is gonna be what this is gonna be. I'm glad that this is.
What is it? Average?
From about
I
negative
see.
10
I can
to
see this.
negative 60.
Negative 60.
60.
So you think you could just
You
walk
think-
around at negative 60? Build a base. Negative 60.
How are you gonna?
How are you gonna crane
How
all
you
that
gonna bring
equipment?
people
What is
there?
gonna work? Tell me one piece of machinery that can build anything that's gonna work at negative 60. You bring a crane there, it's just gonna just break apart.
But that's
Yeah.
probably just
Like,
that's.
do you not believe that? Do you think that that's possible? Do you really think it's possible to build a base? Unless it's made of fucking ice. It's fucking what? The Fortress of Solitude? No, that's what's there. That's why. That's why we can't
Yeah.
go. It's fucking Superman's there with the Fortress of Solitude.
But underneath, man. You know,
Oh,
like
God.
insulation, bro. Insulation.
Where?
They're
They
igloos,
do say,
bro.
they do say. Like,
igloos.
I remember in elementary school they said if you were naked and you lied underneath the snow, you would be warmer than if you were outside
And the
without.
surface.
Yeah,
Hmm.
with a jacket.
Mhm.
With a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because your body has insulation.
there's
It's an insulator.
there actually is like underground
Conducts
lakes underneath Antarctica
Mm-hmm.
and big
Underwater.
So
caves
there's underground.
that-
There's lakes.
and
Water
like,
reserves.
caverns the size of like cities under
Mm.
there, but
I've
In
heard
ice.
This. I've heard this.
in ice.
Mhm.
There's
I've heard
nothing
this.
to be.
I believe this.
No beans in there that we know. of.
Beans? There's no beans
So
in
there's
there?
Beans.
Beans? Or
Not
beans?
beans.
Like beans?
Not beans.
Oh, is it is it an apple or is it chocolate?
What?
It's beans!
It's beans.
Oh, yippee, it's beans. Anyway.
This is getting too crazy.
I'm just trying to say
That was wrong. That you were wrong.
there's no way.
I think I was.
And you think what? It's Matrix over there living in the fucking underground? Trying to survive in Pangea
I just
life?
would like to see.
Post Pangea. What would you want to see?
What is there to see?
everything.
So you want to
Everything.
risk flying a plane over a desolate ice wasteland where if you were to crash because your engine is stalled because it's so cold that you would never ever recover and find a way back.
Look
Ever.
up the average wind speed in Antarctica. 45 kilometers plus, 100 kilometers plus.
That would be hard.
That would be exactly.
If there
And
was
you
no
fly in a
wind,
plane.
I would love if there was no wind. It's at the bottom. Why would there be more wind at the bottom?
Because there's nothing to stop the wind from blowing.
Oh fuck, that's true.
It's like how you get higher in buildings and the
Yeah.
wind's stronger.
Yeah,
It's
that's
because
just
there's no
scary.
buildings to stop
Average
it
speed there is only about 19 kilometers an hour.
every day.
What's the fastest recorded?
And
Instead of average, just put fastest.
damn, it's like going in the middle. of
327 kilometers an hour is the fastest wind speed. You want to stand
So I'll just
outside?
get a glider, bro.
looks, it looks like it's windy out there. Open up the bunker. I'm going out. fucking flies off
So
into the world.
yeah,
Just like
where
literally
you'll never
takes-
be found
No,
ever again.
This is how he gets back to the mainland. It's a gust of wind that slings his glider off into the fucking whatever. What ocean runs the bottom?
The Arctic Ocean.
The Arctic?
Or
Yeah.
the
Antarctic Ocean?
No, the Pacific and the
Pacific?
Atlantic Ocean.
He's flying over the Pacific going into Brazil.
No, because there's different wind directions in the ocean
Look
every
at-
day.
Yeah, this
so-
guy's fucked. What? What are you trying to show us now? Oh my god. Richard E. Byrd. Who's this?
He
What
was
is that
an
thing?
old Navy pilot,
Mhm.
and he was commissioned to do like some flies around Antarctica, and he reported seeing
What?
some like I can't remember what
Aliens?
he saw something down there, and then his plane went down.
What do you mean he saw something down there? This guy's obviously a crack.
Oh, he
Crackhead.
was saying he was seeing something on the radio, and then his plane went down.
Saw what? Like a signal? What was he flying?
When was he flying?
Why don't you get a plane, get your license, and fly down there yourself and see what's going on? And I'll
Yeah.
stay here and
That's what I
radio.
would like to know.
I'll radio with you. Okay? I'll be your air control.
You can FaceTime the whole time while you're down there.
Yeah. I
And
don't
if
think I'll have
anything
good
happens,
It's recorded.
it's recorded at least.
connection. Right?
And then we can put on YouTube.
You can look it up. You can probably find his flight.
I
path,
will
and it'll tell
never be able to save you in this scenario, but there'll be memories. Your last trip will be recorded, and people
you.
will know.
Look
We
up
found-
why. Look up why don't they fly over Antarctica? Did we look that up already?
We didn't.
He found the highest dormant volcano in Antarctica. They
So
don't
you so
fly
this so
over
you're
it.
telling me it's cold, but there's volcanoes? I don't believe.
They say they don't fly over it because it's not. It's just
Safe.
it's cheaper and it's faster to go the other way, because we live in a globe. We just go the other way around.
What do you mean the other way around?
Not directly over it. I guess.
Yeah.
You take the curvature. You like fly off the curvature of it.
That's because the wind is going left and right. Right? You would have to be fighting against the wind. Different directions.
Doesn't matter though. If you're going like 700 kilometers an hour,
You're not wrong.
doesn't make a difference whether you're going with or against the wind.
But still, you would think you would fly over.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we fly.
We don't even really fly over the Arctic, but like we get pretty close to it. You just ride.
But
off
the Arctic is like this big. It's like a fucking nickel compared to the goddamn Antarctica. That's just the whole bottom of the Earth still. So can't we just flip the Earth? You guys are saying there's no up and down, so then why are we worried about the fucking glaciers?
It's okay.
Y'all are tripping. North and south and shit.
There is an up and down, but relative to Earth, to like a river, there's no up and down.
Why?
Because you're like flat almost, so it's like it's different. Up and down to us is like you get off the gun and you go up.
There was a question, or something we were talking about before we left last. That I left y'all on a cliffhanger. I forgot.
So you date
Ah,
with
damn.
hope. You date with hope.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait, which one? Oh, the Tell Us All the Science. Oh, we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're back on conspiracy. I should have worn my goddamn pyramid shirt today. So why was
The Tell Us All the Science
looking
was
at
for
the
kids.
stars a terrible date?
We didn't do that. We went and looked at children. I mean, we went.
Pause. On that
They didn't
one.
let me finish.
Whoa. Jeffrey.
Oh, you
Jeffrey
finished on the
Epstein.
kids.
No.
Jeffrey
didn't you?
Epstein, I have some questions for
You
you.
didn't let me finish my sentence. We went and looked at children's animations at a Disney exhibit,
Right. That's what you're saying.
and it was boring as fuck. And Tell Us All the Science really is built for children. They got a playhouse. They got a bug room. I went to the bug room. It's very, very terrifying stuff in the bug room.
Do you remember how this whole conversation started?
No, what was going on?
About staring at stars. And then you're like, have you ever seen them through a telescope? I was like, no, have you?
No,
and
you
you're like,
said-
yes.
You said-
Yeah, I didn't see them then though. That wasn't the same time.
Oh.
I went a different time and
You
saw a
went different
telescope.
time. Oh.
You have to go a lot like at night. I went in the daytime.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a whack.
Yeah, you can't go in the day.
Oh, now you're telling me. How come you didn't tell me this when I was gonna go on this date?
No, to see the stars. I'm saying.
Oh.
In Hawaii. Sorry to cut you off.
I don't give a fuck.
But we would go up to the volcano because it's a live volcano, and that's the one that is constantly like erupting and swallowing towns. And we would go to volcano craters, and it would just be like a huge crater.
That's what rich white people do. They just go up to volcano craters and just...
and stuff like that. But it's kind of like a lookout point, and you can't really see anything. Like I was expecting to be a whole lake of bubbling lava, but you don't see shit.
What do you mean?
If you see lava, it's kind of like a black crusted over thing. And the moment it touches trees, it just kind of catches stuff on fire instantly. And it's only like right in the pit. And you can't really see it unless you get like right over top.
Do you get right over top? How come you can't get like why? So you're telling me you can't stand on the edge of the crater and look into the fucking volcano?
You can. Or not really. No.
What do you mean?
You can't stand, but you can go over and
Who's
see.
gonna tell me?
You can't get close enough.
Who? Who said?
Well, you can try. You can go there.
You
but
saw me. You remember when we went to the waterfall? What did they say?
This is completely different.
What did they say at the waterfall? It said stay in this area.
No,
what did I do?
This is actually completely different.
It's not.
It
It's a
is.
volcano. I'm not gonna fall in.
Yeah, because
I'll die.
it's probably like a good hike down there, and it's like in the wilderness, the United States wilderness. There's fucking snakes and all this shit that you have to.
You mean
hunt through.
Hawaii?
Actually, there's not bugs over there. Yeah, actually, you might be good.
Snakes? You told me I'm gonna hit.
No, actually, you'll probably be good. You can probably do it. Anyways,
I'm gonna
you're
helicopter
distracting me.
up and down, bro.
You can't see shit. You just see the like crater, but you're not like seeing right down into it.
Why? Because I don't have my flashlight out, right?
And
So once I put
no.
my flashlight on,
No, because like if you're right over top, there's all the toxic gases and stuff too.
toxic.
Yeah,
From a volcano?
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's a live.
So I'm saying
It's
I'm gonna
erupting.
stand over this over.
It's not
I wanna
bubbling
look,
out,
I want to
but-
look in. I want to see the. I want to look.
Uh-huh.
Like in the video games, you know, you look, you're like, oh man, that's a volcano.
Yeah.
It's not really
You
like
pass
that.
out.
Like their one, it's been erupting for so long, it just keeps pushing more and more out.
Mm.
But you get certain craters where you can like see in and see the big lava flow. And I just remember going to this one lookout point where they have like certain telescopes and stuff where you can see closer in. And just as the sun started to go down, you just see this like red ring start to like glow, and it would just like start like lighting everything.
Okay,
up.
see, but
And
that's
as,
what
like,
I'm
a
gonna go.
dark-
So
it
what
looked
do you?
like a
Why are
hellhole.
you lying? That's all I wanted to see.
You kept interrupting me. I was trying to tell this story the whole time to relate to your story. How you can't see shit in the day, but you go at night. You kept breaking me down the nuance of how you're gonna break
You
the
can-
rules and
You can fly.
I get to see it. I was like, bro, just wait till night.
I feel you, dog. I feel you. I see you, dog. I
Dude.
see what you're saying, bro. And I'm with you.
You can
Yeah.
fly
Why
over the Antarctic for $1,199.
Bro.
You can
Oh.
fly from Sydney, Australia, and it's a full meal service. You can sightsee over the Arctic.
Would you like to
and
do
there's
that?
a full bar
See,
service.
I don't believe that.
The
I don't
Arctic or the
believe that.
Antarctic?
I don't believe
The
that.
They got a
Antarctic
whole
or the
website
Arctic?
right here. I'm looking at the
The
website.
No.
the Arctic
I
says.
believe
You
Tell-
can call.
tell
You
them
want
the
them to
website.
call? You
Tell-
can call them right now and ask
yes.
them about
Tell
it.
Yeah.
them the website.
Call
you
it
want
right
to
now,
no? Call
speakerphone.
you. Call him. You call him.
Antarctic flights.
What's the
Antarctic.
number?
You gonna call him? Antarctic flights. Look it up.
There's a brochure.
Antarctic flights. Look it up. Look it up, nigga. You gonna get the. Ain't nobody looking up 780. You fucking. Shut up, look at Edmonton shit. Antarctic flights. Stop stalling. This guy's scared, man. He doesn't want to.
He's like, damn. He's like, wait. Were you sure?
We ain't calling nobody.
yeah,
Is
well, wait.
You spelled it wrong because you spelled it Arctic. You fucking jackass. Told you to pronounce
Which one?
both K's.
AntarcticFlight.com?
Antarctic.
Yeah, .au.
What?
.au.
Antarcticflights.com.au. Australia.
Nigga. Can somebody help this man, please?
No, just
You know how to use goddamn.
I'm gonna let him use this because when he finds it, he's trying to. Now you're stalling now.
Now you really install it from Australia.
Only on a fast computer.
Look at this shit right here, bro.
That's
Look
the
at
one,
the
man.
same shit right
That's
now.
the one. Let's go.
No two flights are with
Look at that, man. No two flights are ever the same. What is that? What it said?
Yeah. Because they crashed the other one.
Because there's no goddamn flight path over there. They don't know where they're going.
Fully vaccinated.
They're just trying to go. Man, you ain't even there yet. You said you was
He
gonna
ain't
get your.
even ready.
This motherfucker said he was gonna get a second dose. He still ain't got it. You only got a couple more days, nigga.
For what? To get the
October
$100?
20 fucking. Yeah, you only got so long. It's only till October 10th, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit, let's go.
Let's look at shit. Now look at this. Damn. Looking at this.
Where do they send that $100? I need that shit. When do I get that, by the way?
Look at this nigga right now. Your
I
hands
know
are
he's
shaking,
losing
bro.
his mind. Are
He's
you calling
like
him or
my
you not calling him? What's going on?
I like this.
I'll buy it for you for your birthday. How much?
Like 1,200 Australian
No,
dollars, maybe.
That's a lot of money, man. They have the same money as us, so don't.
No, this looks way too fancy.
What are you talking about?
No,
Too
see?
fancy.
It's like if I had committed for a flight with that, I have to like be showing up with the bitch. Like
No, you go
Russian
by yourself.
bitch
No, you go by
with the
yourself because you
red
got
Russian-
lipstick.
Russian-
We're both pulling up
Russian
with
bitch
like
with
the
the red lipstick.
big
He's
fur,
fat.
like
He's got to be
fur
overweight.
coat. And
Overweight.
I'm walking in there like
He's got to
this
be
is
overweight.
not overweight.
You
Just
have
like
to be,
fucking-
and you have to be speaking a Russian accent.
I'm not Russian.
But you
She-
come, but you come from Russia.
No, I don't. I
You
come
just
from
came.
Canada.
You just
In
came
my
from.
big fur Canadian North.
No, you
custom
used
made
to live in
thing
Canada,
that I'm
moved
hopping
to
on this
Russia
thing.
in
And
an
I'm
exchange
fucking
program.
my Russian bitch on the plane.
When you went
and I'm
back
like,
to
yo, hold that pilot. Loop around. I thought I saw a pyramid out the window.
Shut the fuck up! You never saw shit.
Snap some
That's
pictures.
what
Snap
I'm
some.
gonna
Oh
see.
shit! Is that a laser?
You're
Down.
dead. You trying to be like?
iCloud don't sync from Antarctica. See, that's the problem.
Why? Because the satellites don't go that way.
Yeah, or something like
There's too
that.
much Earth in the way.
That's what I'm saying.
So
How
does the-
hard is
so
it to
the
get
Earth?
a realistic Google Maps like view?
Hold yourself.
Go to
So-
Google Earth.
So the Earth itself spins this way, or does it spin up and down? Like, does the Earth like one day just spin like this, and then like this, and then like this, like a gyroscope, or does it
No,
always
it
just
spins
spin
on its
one
axis.
way
It spins one direction.
all the time,
Yes, same direction.
just like the globe
It
itself?
kind of like
Then it should be up and down.
There's
That's
no
all
up
I'm
and
gonna
down.
what?
Hmm?
No, you came at me like a year ago. How there's no up and down in space.
Not in
And you
space.
came in my
I'm
whole
talking about
gravity.
the river. I'm talking about the river.
What
not
river?
not
What
up
is
in
up and down then? What is up
Right,
and down?
relative to when, you know what I mean?
Relative
Like, what is up and
Relative to looking at a
down?
map.
Look at the map.
Look at
What
the
is
map.
north and
Map
south.
is not real.
Running
It's
north
not
and
flat.
south. North and south. North and south. North and
Right.
south. That's what I mean.
Oh,
No.
yes, because those are not.
That's just
that's not up
direction.
and
though.
down.
That's not up and
different.
down. That's just direction.
Well, that's what I meant when I was saying up and down. I meant north and south the whole time.
Because northwest to southwest.
Yeah, what about that?
All
That's
the
what I'm
same.
saying.
It's all the same.
But you're still going north to south. It's not going south to north. It doesn't run that way.
It might. It could.
It doesn't. This is
It
a magnetic hill, nigga.
It could.
It can.
No.
There's a river
Our
front.
Show-
whole- our
look it
whole
up.
Stream system.
Show me one river that runs south to north. Show me one river. Show
Let's
me.
find out.
Show me. I believe there's wizardry out there in the world.
The Nile River runs south to north.
Shut the
Nile
fuck
River,
up.
one of the biggest
That's
rivers.
that's
Oh
the
my
biggest
God.
bullshit ever. That. Well, they used to think that was the river Styx. So that river is fucking is cursed. I don't believe anything coming from that river. It's magical.
There's east to west.
Of course, it's east to west. You fucking patsy. I'm talking south to north. I want it up and down, not north and south. Where's the flow of the water? It goes from the bottom of the earth up. That's what I'm saying, up. If it only stays in one direction of the axis, then there is a up and there is a down, there's a left, there's a right. I'm not talking about off the earth. I'm talking about on the crust. I'm saying north, south, east.
But
west.
that's not up.
That's still
That's
up.
still
Yeah.
different.
It's not up.
Like it's
Google
north
it.
is a direction.
What is the difference between up and north? North is a direction, yes, you're right. And up is a direction as well. So? Show me.
But like north is like if you're sitting on a flat plane, it's a direction to go this way. Up is more of like a 3D space thing.
Show me. Tell me. There it is. Upwards and north. Read it out loud.
Upwards is towards a higher place. East towards is what? Above? Well, north is towards the north.
Okay, but that's what I'm
North
saying.
is
No,
towards
but
the
what
north.
I'm saying
Up
is
to up.
I'm saying is to a higher space. But I'm talking about still on the crust of the earth.
What?
It's always gonna work with gravity.
Also, apparently, it's odd for rivers to run northward. It's more common for rivers to run south.
Yes, they should run south.
No,
you're
from
saying-
north to south.
I'm saying from south to north. It shouldn't be running from south up to north. It should be running from north to south.
You're saying it should be running that way.
If north is here and south is here,
Yes.
the water should trickle down.
Why?
But
Why
no.
not?
I gave you my gravity earlier, and you said there's no up and down. You implied that gravity is coming from
That's
one
in
way.
space.
It's coming from all
That's
ways.
in space.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to that like it doesn't work like you're thinking of it like it's flat. That's what you're thinking like.
That's not what I'm thinking. Like
Because it
specifically.
wouldn't work. Because if you're thinking of like a globe, why doesn't it
I'm
run
thinking of. I'm not
that
thinking of
way?
the whole Earth. I
Yeah.
don't think. I think I'm thinking
You
sectionally.
think of on our axis,
Yes.
but we could just flip our axis upside down.
But
and it
it's
can still
relative
run
to
the
where
other-
you walk.
Yeah.
And axes
That's
are
why
like
I see.
toilets spin the other way on the other side of the world.
I see. Well, it seems we've hit our
Because water currents.
third
they-
break.
they go
spin.
opposite directions.
Our
yeah.
second break, whatever break this is.
Second break.
It seems we've hit our second break. I am incorrect. I'll take it on the chin. Take it
When
on
we
the
come
chin.
back, we're gonna talk about why video games aren't the same as they used to be.
There you go. Look at that, Dylan. He wants to be a host. He thinks he can be on the radio.
I think I might be on the radio, but I make one mess up and I'd say fuck. Oh shit! I can't say. Oh damn!
Damn, I gotta say fuck.
Yeah. Just immediately cover up my first swear with the second swear. Fuck. Oh shit.
Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. Oh shit, fuck.
Doing his beard for.
How long did he say he's been?
So you keep it growing. Kyle, the guy I work with, he's had a beard for like years. It's huge. It's a quite impressive beard.
Never
I'm not gonna
shaved.
lie. No, it's got to the point where it's like he's got it trimmed up, professionally lined up.
I feel like if I just grew my beard forever, I'd die.
Did your grandpa have a beard?
He did.
I don't know if I've ever seen a picture of him, but I
There's a
imagine him with a
giant.
beard.
You want to see 25 pictures of him? There's a giant memorial thing of him before you walk downstairs.
Oh. So I probably did see him. And that's probably why I
You've
pictured
probably
him with
seen
a
it so
beard.
many times.
I've never seen his face before in my life. Man, you had the whole time you had me sitting here fucking not smoking a damn thing. Is that the fucking mold? Dylan has been smoking mold. Is that the mold shit? It is. It is. It is the moldy one.
No, it's not, man. It's
Put the other one on
perfectly
there.
good, bro.
That was moldy, right?
Man's just tripping, bro.
You smoked it. It was moldy.
It was moldy.
Not moldy,
It
bro.
was
I got
old,
receipts,
bro.
bro. It's from last week.
Old.
Yeah,
bro.
show me when it was packaged on. Not when you bought it. It's like buying milk from the supermarket and it went bad 3 weeks ago.
It's,
I just bought it yesterday.
it's curdled. You like curdled kush?
Like curdled milk.
Why is this not hitting so good? This is hitting weak.
And we?
Yeah, hitting weak. Usually I have like mad clouds out here.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. But I'm going to
Yeah,
tell you
once.
one thing, my G. I'm going to tell you one thing. Video games are not the same as they used to be.
No. Oh, you're just getting me back on point?
Yeah, trying to get you back on this. This was your idea.
Fuck you! Okay, yo, fuck you, Dylan. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck about your topic.
I'm just playing. Ciao, we go.
No.
We go there. Yeah. Yeah, I got Need for Speed Underground too.
Mhm.
I'm fucking- Still, such a sick game. And just so immediately download it, get on. Riders on the Storm. I was like, oh yeah. Back to the day. Ding, ding. It's got the whole sound effects. Like, sounded crisp. I don't know if it was just nostalgia or if it was actually good. But like when I got the old car, I was like, ooh, 240 SX. Got the base car. Got out of the garage. And I was like, this shit is slow. I was like having trouble
Picking up.
catching up to guy. I'm like, this is how it would be in real life. But now you get these cars, like, just passing all these NPC cars. And like every time you like actually hit a car, it goes like into the slow motion of you like fucking up, but then goes back in. I was like, I remember. It was great.
You okay? You can continue. Continue with the confidence that you had in the beginning. Don't
No,
let
I
it
just-
wane off now.
It just and I turned up the settings and it's looking good. And like I don't know, you can do everything in the new Need for Speed game, but it's just
You could upgrade the car how you wanted it a lot more, I thought, in the new
Back-
game.
yeah.
No, you're about to say back in the old game. You're about to agree with back in the old game. So why did you just agree with back in the new game?
Here's the thing.
He's a fucking phony.
Nowadays,
He wants
I'm just
sponsorship.
I'm just realizing kind of what it is. Back in the day, it was more a game design thing. Like you have all these like 50 body kits for this car, but it's all like custom made. Like some of it you've never seen on the car in real life. But now you go on the new Need for Speed, it's sponsored by this company. This is the Liberty Walks. You see, so you can like always look up the real version. There's no kind of like, oh, this is like state of the art. You're like, oh, I can actually design. It's like almost like a car design studio at the same time. So you could like build something new that nobody's seen before, that you could like maybe eventually model a real car after. If you're like, oh, if I got this made and stuff, which kind of the new games are missing for Need for Speed. I know.
I like that.
Yeah.
They just added zombies. Split screen.
Split screen, yeah.
That's
I don't
something
know
that
how
games are
they
missing. I
didn't
don't know
have
how
it
they
in
didn't
the
have that at
first
the
place.
beginning, but the whole thing of playing with somebody in real life is falling apart.
What?
Like they've killed that model.
Oh,
Of, like, a
damn.
split
I thought you were
screen.
talking about like an actual real life.
No, but like the
Like,
whole
what?
like
We're having a great time.
I love doing it. Like split screen is
That
like
one
really
map was
important,
cool.
but like that whole shit is just like fucked. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They don't make games specifically made for that shit no more.
Yeah.
Do
You remember?
Halo? I remember playing the campaign.
Do you remember when you could rent out a Cineplex theater
Yeah.
and they would have like an Xbox up there and you would just sit
I don't
with
think
all
I
your
ever-
friends, just split screen.
I don't
it?
think I've ever done it. Have you done this?
I went to one. Like that.
I've
I
never
wasn't
done
really
I never
close
went
with
to
the
one,
kid. It was some kid
I've always
from
seen the fucking
that I
poster.
played
I'm taking
soccer
piss.
with. It was kind of neat, but
was
because like
dope.
at one of those parties, if you're renting out that thing, you get all those seats. So you just invite everybody. Your parents are like, "Oh, who could you think of?" Yeah, well, you invite him.
So how was it though?
It was good. Like honestly, for like a kid's birthday party, you go in there, you have the whole theater. You're playing video games on the big screen. They bring in the pizza. They have the tables down at the bottom.
Pizza. They got pizza.
Yeah.
Hot
Yeah,
dogs?
you never been to? Yeah, they give you a cake. They got you pizza.
Cake?
Yeah.
I've been to no, that was at the bowling alley, and the fucking hot dog buns were like cardboard, literally hard as fuck.
Yeah, don't go bowling alley. Bowling birthdays are usually just you go
Oh, sorry, we
bowling
gave
and
you
you
the
leave.
box.
Yeah, you go bowling and
Sorry.
you leave. Like you don't do that shit. You don't eat there. Now, if you're
Yeah,
an
we ate
adult,
there,
you
man.
go there and drink. And you
Yeah,
get drunk
true.
and you start
And you go
playing
playing pool
Yeah.
or bowl.
Get the picture.
How come we don't go bowling or pool? How come we don't
This
do
is
anything?
COVID.
because you never.
There's
you don't invite us
recycled
anywhere.
balls, bro.
What do you mean?
You don't invite us nowhere. Me and
You
Dylan
don't-
out here waiting.
You don't-
invite us nowhere.
You don't fucking act like you want to hang out with me, other than at the podcast.
I don't want to bowl.
He doesn't even like bowling.
Why don't you like bowling?
Thank you. We're gonna gang up on you now.
Because bowling's gay.
What do you mean?
You
it's
go
gay,
there,
bro?
slip
You
on your
suck,
little
bro.
clown
Nah,
shoes.
Suck, bro. That's what
Clown
it is.
shoes,
You're
He's
jealous,
just
bro.
whack.
You're
He's
just
whack.
lining up.
He's
Oh, yeah.
whack, and he doesn't believe in himself enough to do it. He doesn't have the upper body strength, so he doesn't think he could do it.
We can do it.
That's to be.
Look
yeah.
up bowling. Look up a bowling.
I know
place.
what bowling is.
No, don't look up. Here, I'll look up a bowling place we can go. We'll go this week.
He doesn't want to go bowling.
We're going bowling. Dylan, you can get your ass whooped,
Okay,
bro.
only bowling alley I will go to is in the dark. How does that
What do you
sound?
mean in the dark?
Like the glow in the dark one?
Yeah,
No, they got rid of
bowling
that.
at
They
night.
got rid of
Night
that.
bowling.
No, they still do that.
What day is that?
I'll find out.
Yo,
It's the only time I do it.
how are you gonna do it when Malcolm asks you? You're never gonna do it any other fucking time I've ever asked you in my life. In my whole 10 years plus I've known you, and you never in your life said an exception of if it's in the dark. Fuck you. I was gonna say
You know what?
fuck you. You know, fuck you 4 times. Because I said fuck you earlier. I'm gonna say fuck you again.
Tuesdays, Friday nights, and Saturday nights, starting at 6 p.m. We have the biggest glow-in-the-dark bowling in town. Black
Well, guess what day it is
Yeah,
tomorrow. Guess what
And you
day
know
it
what?
is tomorrow.
I can't make
Let's be
that.
and no, you need to be double vaxxed. Let's check Ed's
Man,
rec room.
I ain't double vax.
I'm pretty sure Ed's rec room does it too.
They do.
Double that.
You ain't double vax. This motherfucker. Can we talk about that? How about?
No.
Is it not last week that you wanted to say? You said that you wanted to fucking go and get your vaccine to me, and yet still, you stood here with no 5G
Now you know how my mom
connection.
feels.
I've been feeling like your mom.
What?
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Just kidding.
Me too.
What are you looking at? Eds?
Yeah.
And they do.
Looking at ads. You were talking about
Pool. We should go to that Top Shot.
Top Shot. Going out, maybe. Yeah. We might go into another lockdown.
No, they said we wouldn't. They said we wouldn't. They want us to though, because everybody in Canada was like, all the physicians were like, they just need to go into.
What do you mean a lockdown? Why? Are we the worst place out here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yesterday they flew in a bunch of the military nurses.
For
into
what
Alberta.
reason?
Because we're like on the crisis
Yeah.
of like a following.
Mm-hmm. There's like 1,000 cases every day.
What?
For like the past 2 weeks every day.
No way.
And so, so they flew in these nurses because overall.
Where is these sources coming
My
from?
mom went to Calgary to help my sister move, and she got back, and she was like, I was scared we were going to get in an accident on the highway, because then there'd be no beds. I'm like, man, if you're going to get saved, they'll save you in the waiting room if they have to.
Man, they ain't gonna save your ass. They gonna let you die.
They will, no. They're going to,
You really believe in our medical care system like that?
yeah. What are these
Absolutely.
COVID people doing? They don't need 24-hour care, like constant care. They're hooked up to the thing.
So
They're
fucking
safe.
loose.
Ventilator is a last resort.
I'm just saying, there's somebody gets flown in by stars. They're rushing down and they're fucking doing emergency, whatever on them. Because the waiting rooms are empty. That's a big surgery room, in my eyes.
That's not sterile.
Because
at all.
nobody's waiting in
It's
it.
not
They
sterilized.
come in and they get
it's not
administered.
sterilized.
So nobody's waiting.
That's disgusting. That's not sterilized.
No, it's been sterilized, bro. The whole hospital is sterilized. You're trying to spread these
The whole
misconceptions.
hospital is sterilized 24/7.
Maybe not the
You
parking
could
garage.
walk through the hospital and you will probably fucking die, catching so much shit.
Oh,
Maybe.
he won't do that.
That's why all the
The
nurses
whole
are
hospital,
dying.
like the rooms are sterilized and the surgery rooms are.
After they have the sick ass fucking person that's fucking spreading the disease gone.
Not if
Sure.
it's like it depends on what it is though. Like you're not.
I'm
gonna,
talking about some like fucking leprosy or some shit, bro.
Leprosy is
You're not-
different. They don't even put you in a hospital if you have like leprosy.
But they
they'll
shoot you in the back of the head, throw you in a
They
ditch.
might as well. They put
That's
if you
good,
have
yeah.
if you have leprosy, they keep you where you're at. They quarantine you and then they move you. Like they'll move you in a medical van.
See, I told you
and get
leprosy
away.
is crazy.
Yeah, leprosy is like different. Like
What is like leprosy? Like that's when you get green shit on your skin. But like,
that's when like your limbs fall off. Like everything.
What?
On your hands and like your fingers will fall off.
what do you mean?
That's what leprosy is.
Look it up.
Look up leprosy.
When do you ever get leprosy?
Few people have it. It's
When
still
do you
common.
get it?
When do you get it? I don't know. I don't
After
think-
walking through some bog water? Like what the fuck?
Infection caused by slow-growing bacteria. It can affect the nerves, skin, eyes, and lining of the nose.
And what does it do?
What's it look like? Painless ulcers.
Painless? On the
and-
skin?
And eye damage.
Eye damage?
Loss of digits.
Digits?
Skin
Loss of what?
noodles.
Digits? What are
Your
digits?
fingers.
Facial
your toes.
disfigurement.
These are digits?
Yes, these are.
I'm not a fucking robot. What the fuck?
Yeah, you
Oh,
lose your
shit.
fingers. Yeah.
Oh, look at that nigga.
Yeah, like
Leprosy.
leprosy was like see, you like lose your
You
fingers and
have
stuff
no
like
fingers,
Yeah,
man.
that's fucked up.
Why do they fall off? What's the point?
that. Cause I don't know.
I don't want
It's just a
leprosy.
disease.
You ever seen the rock guy from Fantastic Four?
Yeah, Dylan's the most insensitive fuck in the world.
Well,
That
the-
woman has leprosy. She's probably dead.
I guarantee she is dead at this point. I wouldn't want to live like that.
I wouldn't. If
Shoot
I had
me.
leprosy,
Bounces
shoot
off
me.
the rock.
Shoot me in the
Fuck.
back of the head. That's what I said.
should have done it earlier.
Bounce
A
off
healthy
the
person
rocks.
must have months of close contact with somebody who has leprosy. It's believed that the disease spreads when a person who has leprosy coughs or sneezes, and when a healthy person repeatedly breathes in the affected droplets, they may spread the disease.
Oh,
It's the same as
God.
COVID, bro. They're
COVID,
just preparing
bro.
us to not get leprosy.
Oh God, it's COVID. Oh God, we're getting all leprosy.
We gotta watch how we
So
talk.
did
too,
you watch
'cause,
Squid Game?
We gotta watch. Yeah.
So we've watched Squid Game here.
No,
You watched Squid Game?
I told you I watched the
Mhm.
first episode.
You watched Squid Game?
No.
All right, so then we can talk about the whole series and spoilers. Then.
No.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
I watched an English dub.
it's that's why you're lifeless. So Squid Game,
Squid
Korean people in debt, looking for another chance. Only one way. Will you play the game?
Game. No.
Did you like the way that he joined the game?
What? Through the slapping?
Did you think he was better of a
No.
man?
It was, I don't know, too easy. He should have known it was a trap.
But,
No.
whoa, you're revealing too much.
I'm not revealing anything.
I wasn't even spoiling. Now Malcolm is enticed less.
I might as well have seen it all.
You
already.
know-
Somebody
that's what I'm saying.
says, I. Wait, what did he
Wait,
say?
what? Somebody says what?
I can't remember. They played this game. We had to flip over an envelope. You
Em-
flip it over.
envelope. Piece of paper. man.
Piece of paper. You flip it over.
You listening, bro?
I give you 100,000. If I flip it over, you owe me 100,000. And
I don't have $100,000.
but I can get rid of your debt. I can slap you for $100,000. Take it right. And so he keeps getting it wrong.
Keeps getting smacked
Keeps
over and
getting
over
it wrong
again.
10, 15 times. Then the one time he gets it, here's your 100,000. He goes to slap him and he grabs it. Here's your money. Oh yeah. I was like, what? Nobody's gonna give you that many chances and then just let you walk away with that money.
Unless
Unless they're Mr. Beast. Right? Something is going on. There's gotta be some catch.
even Mr. Beast is a catch.
You're on video.
Yeah,
You're
you're
just
So
so
do you know the
impossible.
concept
Yeah.
of the you know the concept of the show at all?
I assume they have. Well, sounds like they have some sort of debt, and then they can win. I think it was like 45.6 billion won or something like that.
Oh yeah, you know more than most.
You know more than me.
Yeah, it's like $50 million Canadian, I think, somewhere around there.
50 million?
Yeah,
That's...
not much.
Yeah.
Not enough for me to do all the shit that they do in that show.
I mean, if I was, like, stuck in a dead-end life, why not?
Yeah.
Right?
well, I mean, at the way that they look at it is, if you, you got nothing out there. So what's the way?
But why are
the
they
point?
killing people? Do they reveal
Hey
that?
man, come on, man. You're just spoilering everything for niggas, bro.
No, they don't know shit. They just know people die, and they're like, what?
What do you
die
mean?
in it?
People don't know that people die. You would have no idea people die
Have
unless
you
you
ever
watch
seen
the
Battle
whole show.
Royale? It's the same
Squid
thing.
Game?
The story's exactly the same.
Well, I'll tell you why people die.
I've
Because
been seeing
they have
memes.
leprosy. That's why. This whole
They have
whole
leprosy.
thing is it's a leprosy thing.
It's all about leprosy.
They
You're
all got
close, bro. You're close.
They all
You're
got
close.
leprosy, bro.
You're close with the whole leprosy thing.
Yeah.
Can you recover from leprosy? Is that like a
You
fucking?
can say spoiler alert.
Huh? I did.
I don't think.
No.
I was
think
talking
you
about it.
can.
I said there's gonna be a bunch of spoilers.
Okay, so then.
Leprosy. Did you put leprosy? I mean,
Yeah.
do we know that is it fatal?
Leprosy is fatal.
Can you recover from leprosy, or do you just die? Like, is that like death? That's a good thing to know whether I get leprosy or not.
If you get early diagnosis and treatment, the disease can be cured.
But if not, then you're dead.
Yeah, you get to Rockman stage. Bullets are bouncing off your head. You're trying to end it. You're like, fuck, I should have done this a couple months ago. But I thought I had a chance to reverse this shit.
Leprosy turns you into the Thing from Fantastic Four.
That's what happened.
You're calling a rock man.
Yeah.
Fucking the Thing.
The Thing, fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. It can be treated.
Oh
It
god.
can, if it's left, the longer it's left untreated, the more.
Oh, it's
the
so
more damage it
disgusting.
can do.
Turns a geode.
No. Rock
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, so you're talking about
Yeah,
how
dude.
Breath of the Wild is shit.
Yeah, dude.
But
Oh, yeah.
95% of people are naturally immune to leprosy also. So
Who?
Why?
95
Because we got
right?
vaccines?
because we've just been around for so long.
Oh, natural
shit.
immunity, bro. Herd
Natural
immunity.
immunity.
Herd immunity.
Yeah.
What's to call it?
No, it's not herd. It's just natural immunity.
It's naturally herded.
being around for so long. So everybody who doesn't catch it,
Will we ever
'Cause-
get natural immunity to cancer?
no.
No, because it's
Cancer's
not.
just- cancer's
It's a
not
cell.
kid.
It is
Yeah.
a. It is a mutated cell. It is not a bacteria nor a virus. It is a living thing.
Do you think
like-
we'll ever find a cure for cancer?
No.
No,
Ever.
because it's like
Cancer is
it's like
like
racism.
a natural. Is like a natural thing.
It's like a racism.
It's just natural
Or
growth
mosquitoes. You
that
can't
just
get rid of
feeds
those either.
off- We don't even know what it.
Like it's just like cells mutating at such a rate that they feed off of each other.
Yeah,
and that's
and
what
then
cancer is.
yeah, and then
But
they
like
die.
large animals get cancer, but it's just because their bodies are so large, it doesn't even affect them. So there's always going to be another cancer that's going to kill that cancer. So it's like almost its own cycle of just killing it. On humans,
Everybody has cancer.
yeah, it's
Just-
fatal. It's fatal in humans because
That's just
it's our
dormant.
size. Really, it's just relative to our size. But like elephants get cancer. They're saying that like blue whales or like great whales get like their bodies are just like covered in different cancer cells, but like it just like doesn't affect them because they're so large.
Mm,
Yeah,
didn't know that. Bunch of cancer having motherfuckers.
yeah,
Well, maybe
Yeah.
there's something to that.
maybe
Maybe we could just
if
Grow.
we grew to the size of two
grow
football stadiums,
to the size
maybe
of whatever we need to just beat the
Yeah.
cancer.
would to be cancer.
Yeah.
Enlarge people into giants. Breath of the Wild. You telling me?
You were telling me.
Yeah,
It's
you
shit.
said it was dog shit.
It's not
Shit.
shit.
Probably
It's
the
dog
worst
shit.
game ever.
It's not the worst game ever. It's just the worst game ever. You know what I'm saying? It's just bad.
Wow.
So like, in comparison to any other Legend of Zelda game, yeah, because where's the dungeons? Where's the quest really? Where's anything that makes me feel like I'm playing Legend of Zelda? This shit is just like
It's just open world. That was the
it's
first
a
open world, right?
There's
Mhm.
just a gigantic open world game. It was the first Legend of Zelda that was open world, yeah.
Mhm.
But Twilight Princess, there's dungeons. It's linear, but it's not linear. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Same with Breath of the Wild. It is linear because there's certain things you have to do in order to progress, but you just get to do them at whatever.
There's less room for you to just like go throughout the environment.
Yeah.
That's the thing with like open concept games. You can take your time to do the main quest.
Yeah.
But like, I think the thing with Breath of the Wild, there's not a lot of like little secret things to do. Like, not in the way that it's like hidden. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like how like every Zelda game has been. There's like
Yeah.
at least 20 to 50 things that you can find or like figure out, which are not like
Mhm.
just main blatant things that are side quests or side things available that aren't like Breath of the Wild is very much dormant. They're still figuring shit out in Breath of the Wild that you can do, but it's all like hack shit. Like if you like drop a bomb on yourself and launch yourself and then freeze time and then use this thing and then press L1 and then click cancel menu, cancel out, square, hold it, you'll still be holding the bomb and then it's like
Yeah.
now
no,
you're just trying to break the
yeah,
fucking game just so you can do
That's
whatever the
some
fuck
other
you
shit.
want. It's like, nah, I'm
Like,
just
yeah.
trying to fucking play the shit and remember. Like for me, my favorite ones are Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Skyward Sword, and fucking what's it called, Twilight Princess. They all follow the same path of like the way that you kind of play the game, and that's something that I enjoy. Personally, it's not that it's right or wrong, but personally, that shit is just better to me where it's like, okay, well, even if it was open world how it is, if I were to go into a dungeon and have to, like, you know what I'm saying, find a key, open the door, unlock the door, kill a bunch of people, find the main, like, map chest, find this, go get another key, kill a mini boss, progress up through the whole temple, find the thing, then get to the main boss, then, like, you know what I'm saying? Every single temple or, like, one of those things, there's only 4, like, I guess temples you could call them in Breath of the Wild. They all felt so just big giant puzzles that are just like literally like Jenga pieces or building blocks that you would have to just like move around
figuring
and
out the
shit.
the great whatever, the great beasts. Like,
Yeah,
those
like
were,
that shit
more
was-
traditional, I guess. But that's the thing with like Legend of Zelda is like
Hated
it's high fantasy. Like it's always like a castle. It's very like old,
Yeah.
like ye oldish, right? I think Breath of the Wild is just not. It's not like that, and so like there's not like a lot of like there's a dungeon you have to fall through.
But it
There's,
all
like,
follows through the same world. Like, that's still Hyrule Castle. That's still
at different phases during, like...
Yeah, this is supposed to be, like, at the Calamity stage, which is, like, way, way later at the end of the world and shit. But, like, this whole, like, enterprise was built upon dungeon crawling and boss fights and, like, finding items. You know what I'm saying? And, like, doing things like that. And, yeah, there's those in there every now and then, but, like, it just felt like it was missing such a big element because the whole thing is based upon...
It's high fantasy, and that's the thing. Like, it just doesn't have... It's not, like, structured like the other ones are.
Yeah.
That's why it's, like...
It's so... To me, it's more linear than the other games because what I'm doing is I'm just going, I'm finding a shrine. I find that shrine. I do one of 4 puzzles that every other shrine is copied. And then from there, I leveled my character up, give him more hearts or stamina. And then I just have to walk far. And, like, to me, I'm bored. Like, you're 20 minutes in, I'm already bored. So it's...
Yeah, I feel like... Sorry, what were you going to say?
I was just going to ask, what is your favorite, like, Legend Zelda game?
Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Those were the 2 first ones that I kind of saw and then played. But, like, also, I've played all the other ones. And those are the only 2 that have, like, a story and gameplay that I really, like, could always play. Could never be bored of. Even when I think about it now, it's like, oh, I could hook my shit up and still play it now. And restart it and play from the beginning and just, like, whatever. There's parts of it that I don't want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's hard or it's, like, it might be a little boring for, like, what you have to do and waiting for shit. But, like, other than that, like, those are my favorite games. Whereas the other ones, like Breath of the Wild, to me just misses the mark of like a traditional Zelda game, which is fine. It doesn't have to be that because it isn't. It's completely different. But at least in the second one, give us a dungeon. Like, do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give us something. Like, I'm used to at least like making it feel like something. Yeah. I don't know. But I also like not recently, but I played Kingdom Hearts 3. You know what I'm saying? A long time ago. And everybody said it was trash. I remember saying it was trash. But, like, when I think back, I don't remember a goddamn thing about it. Like, I don't remember one thing about it. So, like, for me, it's like, I saw some clip the other day, and I was like, oh, shit, this is actually crazy. And then when I looked through, I was looking at forums, and they're like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is, like, 1 and 3 are the best gameplays. And I'm like, Like, why did they say this? Like, I don't remember. I'm trying to think back. I don't remember a goddamn thing about it. I played it, and I know I played it because I remember beating it and being like, "This is the end of the game." Nah, man, I don't remember shit. But like, and I watched a clip, and he was fighting somebody from fucking Final Fantasy, and I was like, there was a new Final Fantasy, the one where like those 4 Japanese guys get in the car and drive around the fucking shit. You ever seen that one? Yeah, that's the one with all dressed in black like a fucking boy band. It was that guy. He was fighting that guy. And I was like, what the fuck is this in the game? And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm sorry.
I mean, I never liked the Kingdom Hearts series. I thought it was weird.
What? Yeah,
that's the one with the Disney Final Fantasy. I thought that shit was weird.
Why?
I just never got into it.
Because you never got into the right anime when you were young.
No, because I just thought that
you play that game now, you like that. You play that game now, you like it. That's bullshit.
I liked Final Fantasy.
Yeah, well, bullshit.
But
bro. You like Disney. I love Disney. Kingdom Hearts. You got your Japanese characters. You got your Disney characters. You got the intermingling of all 3 genres of types.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it was a great integration.
What do you think of Kingdom Hearts? Did you ever play?
I never really played it.
You never got the experience of having Donald and Goofy follow him around everywhere.
What was it on?
PlayStation.
Yeah, that's why.
Xbox kids.
Was there one on N64?
No. Oh, there's on like GameCube. I mean, not GameCube. The handheld thing. DS. 3DS. Dream Drop Destiny.
Yeah, I went from GameCube and I had that for a long time until the Xbox
You never played no Metroid?
360 came out. Then I upgraded.
I never got into that series either.
You never played no Metroid?
No.
Do you like Metroid?
It was good. I played the one on the Wii.
I feel like they're all very similar. I think the Wii one was really different. I think most of them were very like, they're all similar because they're all like that very platform based game. That's the thing with like like Nintendo games too is like they give you a lot of the same thing over and over again. Except for like I think Mario's a series that every single one's super different from one another. That like you can't ever say that like like Super Mario Sunshine, like all those ones are all like so different from like Super Smash, like the original Mario Brothers or like Super Mario. You know what I mean? They're all so different. But like like that's probably why like Breath of the Wild is so different from every other Zelda game, you know what I mean? Like they all give you the same thing or like repeat themselves very similarly. Yeah. Well, the storyline's good. Like Zelda has like they have really good storylines, but like it's every game's so similar to each other. So that's probably like that would make sense. Like to me, like Breath of the Wild is like I enjoy it because it's like I like I don't mind playing like open world games. It's like fun.
I love open world. They're my favorite things, but I'm just
it's like but like there's a lot of like
so
boring portions.
Very,
and it's like you're even when you have to get from like one place to another place, it's like
takes forever.
You have to horse ride all the way across. And
I've lost my horse, so my horse won't come when I call it. So
yeah,
for me, I'm walking and gliding. So for me, the game's even worse.
So yeah, it's like really like long and like it's not like you run into enough enemies to make it like interesting. Like if I was in like Skyrim, you know what I mean?
Like
when you
Ghost or something. Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best examples I give. Probably the best game I've ever played to this day, in terms of graphics, gameplay, story, open. It's an open world, completely open world. You play exactly how you want to. I cleared the whole map because it's all fogged. You have to like run like up and down the whole island. There's like 3 different islands. Cleared the whole map, did a whole bunch, did everything I did. I platinumed it. I got the platinum trophy. Finished everything I could in the video game, and like still wanted to play more. So like that game had every single aspect to it down pat. Even running, just riding through the fields forever felt nice. Yeah, because it looked nice. I would come upon a bunch of enemies. There would be a standoff where I'd be able to kill them all in one slash. Get back on my horse and ride away. Like they made it so realistic as like how a badass samurai would in your head be roaming through and taking care of shit. You can play stealthy like a ninja. You can do things the way you want to, like a straight up samurai. Like it's or even all like, the way you want to do it.
Even like what's like this is gonna be a really shit one, but like even you played like Assassin's Creed when he was in Paris or whatever, like Unity. That's an open world game, but there was still so much to do after you finish the main storyline. You know what I mean?
The second one,
and that's like,
I would play the second one again.
Yeah,
that was the best one.
Yeah, and I think that's a big part or a big key to making these open world games is having that so much extra.
Because you have to put a lot into, like you have to put so much into it to a point where like, regardless of if you finish the game. It's like when you play Batman, like Arkham Asylum, and like
there's still so much.
You finish the story, it's 50% done.
Yeah, but because the story keeps you in these places that you're not allowed to really get to in an open world. So when you're in an open world, you can just keep going because you haven't explored those places yet.
Yeah,
like that was one of the funnest games too because you would just do what you wanted to do as Batman. You would act like Batman.
Yeah, and you would go to all these places, do all this shit, and you're like, oh shit, I only, I have to get all the Riddler trophies, and I have to do this.
Yeah,
but then there's like other shit you still have to do on top of that, right? Like, again, back to Skyrim is like...
So, like, do you play for the achievables? Or, sorry, the achievements? Like, those, like... Do you play for...
Oh, to, like, hit the rewards.
Get the rewards, some, like, trophies or, like, achievements and, like, that kind of shit? Or do you play games to completion like that, ever? Or do you just play them for the story and then you dump them? Or do you play them like all the way through? Like no, some people only don't play for, like they don't give a fuck about all that little extra shit, right? But some people play and they want to go all the way through.
I think I play the story, but if there's always like more shit to do after, like if like generally like if you just play the story and you don't try and venture off or veer off, like I'll play to the story, but I'll always play the extras at the end of it.
You play it at the end.
Yeah.
You play the story first and then you play the shit.
Yeah, but it depends.
That's what I do.
You play the story first and then I don't do that. I do everything else possible, and then I'm as strong as possible, and I just fly through the story with like no problem because my character is beefed up to like. That's almost as max as it could go. So when I do like, and I play all my video games on like if there is a difficulty, the hardest difficulty. So like if I'm playing like God of War, The brand new one is an open world to a certain extent.
Yeah.
So you can go through and you can find all these things and all these armors and runes and all these things that you can help to like level yourself up in a certain way. But you can only level up to a certain point until you continue with the story, right? As most games would be. But I would just go to the max until it's like easy as fuck. And then the whole time that I'm playing the story, like bosses, things like that, they're manageable. Whereas like when you're playing on those difficulties, you have to do that kind of shit. Or else it's so fucking hard because you need an edge to be able to like beat the AI, because it's just like playing against a fucking something that's reading and mapping your moves. Whereas like when you're playing like if I were to play on a regular difficulty, that's when I want to just see the story. I don't give a fuck about all the extra little shit. Like I just want to see the story, get through it, and boom. But I like majority of the time I'm going collecting every little thing. That's what I did with Ghost of Tsushima first too, and I collected every little thing, went through the whole map, figured out everything that I could, found the collectibles, and then like once my character had all the skill points, all the beefed up shit, I'm like, alright, I'll finish the story.
I like feeling like I'm the man. You know, so I complete the story, and then all of a sudden when you walk through the town, they're like, hey, it's you, do all this. And then I just, set up by my house, I have my own little virtual life. And then I know in like Skyrim.
He's talking about Skyrim.
Shit.
He's talking about Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't play it. See, I never played it like that. If there's like things like you can achieve, like I'll halfway through the game, I won't play the rest of the story for a little bit, because like it's better if you have like all these little things. Like I
try to phase it out a little bit. Like I'll play to a certain point. I'll be like, I'll do some story, but like I will, before finishing like any like main parts, I will do every side quest I can possible at that available time before going on, because it's just like when, especially I learned this the most, like I guess it should be from like Final Fantasy games, but I was playing Kingdom Hearts and I learned that if I don't level, like sit there and grind and level my character up past like a certain level, this game is just gonna be too hard. So I need to literally dedicate like 3 sessions of me playing just to like grinding level. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that kind of mindset has been in me since I've been a kid playing video games, and just to make the game a little bit more manageable, because I always play this shit hard. So I don't know, but
that's right.
Fuck it.
And I mean that's just like how you play, right?
That's
it's
just how I've
just,
always
like,
gotten
it's
to
different
it, right?
for like I mean Dylan likes to cruise to the story to play. Like it really depends. Like if I replay a game after I beat it, then it's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna do all the side quests first, because sometimes you miss shit that you can only do when you're level 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Exactly.
And then halfway through you can only do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those kind of secret things, like like that's kind of I think when I'll go and start to hit certain achievements, but like I won't do it in like the first time. I want to play the first time for like the story to kind of like, oh, like this is how the story works, and then when I get to that level, maybe I'll do this, or halfway through it, I'll be like you know, you kind of have to halfway through the story, because you kind of like I know 1,000,001 side quests right now. Like Breath of the Wild's kind of like that, where it's just like you can finish a story to a point, but then you have to actually like, okay, I have to do like 100 side quests right now.
And it's not like I just do like straight story and story. I usually just like I'm usually just regular difficulty, and I just go through. And I like to, play as it's good of a challenge. And then once it starts getting too hard, I get too frustrated. I'm like, okay, now I gotta go get stronger. I gotta go find some more stronger shit. Obviously, I'm exceeding my level. So then I go grind, and then I come back. And,
It's easier. That's the way it goes.
I mean, function.
That's just like over time. I never used to play video games like that when I was a kid. I would just get my ass kicked over and over and over and over and over again until I finally figured it out. But like once I like figured like, oh, this is my play style, it's like structured in a way. Like if I really give a fuck about a video game, like I will play it like I am the character. It's weird. Put my head in there.
That's fair.
Start moving and grooving,
World of Warplanes.
But you probably, but like you also like to play games that are a little bit more like,
I like
action games.
Like one-on-one, like single player, like stealth, like figuring shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like in a way, I don't know if that makes sense, but like action, but like strategically.
To a
to a point, not like chess. like chess-based games. You know,
Mhm.
those ones where they're fighting, they're on a chessboard. Not like that shit. But I mean, like, you know, you gotta have some levels of thinking
Yeah.
through, or like games like that Deathloop
Strategic.
that give you like different ways to go about things, like how you want to play, like whatever your play style is. So if you're a running gunner, you could just run in and kill everybody. You could go in and be stealthy and like not be seen, detected once. You know what I'm saying? You could snipe everybody from all the way outside of the map and then run in later, or just kill nobody and go in for your target. Like, I like shit like that, like Hitman style.
Yeah.
Those games are my favorite because there's no rules. Like, I love games like that where it's like open world like that, but there's still, to me, like, my only gripe with the Zelda shit is because it's a Zelda game.
Yeah.
So I expect a certain kind of thing just being I have the fucking shit tattooed on my back.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
And you kind of made a new concept out of it, or like kind of maybe a different character.
yeah,
Would
it's
have been
always
better?
it's always a different Link. So the thing is, it's never the same Link. The Link in Ocarina of Time is not the same Link in Majora's Mask. It's not, or I think no. Actually, those are the only two that are really the same Link.
Well,
All the
even
other Links are
Phantom Hourglass is the same link too.
on in the
And the
Wind Waker one.
Wind Waker one. Is
Right,
the same
those
one,
two are
so-
the same. Yeah, those two are the same.
But like, yeah,
But
Legend
majority of the other ones, they're all pretty much different.
Yeah.
They're different time periods of the same hero. So it's like the Matrix, or like the Thing. There's always this one that's gonna come and be the savior. It's happened over and over and over again because good and evil never really die. So you know, but regardless, that shit's fun, man. Give me some more games. That's why I'm excited about this Deathloop shit. I would.
How did you? Did you play? Because you played Cyberpunk. Did you?
Yeah, that was a great game.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I
Yeah.
played it early, and when people say it was broken, and it wasn't broken, I played it. I only played one like character storyline because all the other ones, it all just culminates to the same shit. I thought it was different, but it would like gives you a different beginning for like a little bit, and it all just pretty much goes to the same shit.
Oh.
Which I
See,
mean, it's
that's
probably
kind
interesting
of-
to play, but like I don't like that. I want it to be three separate. Like I want that's a lot to ask for from a game developer, but I want three separate stories. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like completely. I don't want to be in the same setting, and then going to the same club and going. To
But
the same...
even like still like that's like
having
that's
them
not even
cross,
that much to ask. Though,
No, it isn't. But having them cross like a little bit is fine. But having them be like almost the same, like to a certain point, it's just like well,
especially like you shouldn't
what's the
have the
point?
same ending. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
well, you can. The thing about that game is, it depending on what you do, you can have different endings, and you can choose it. There's multiple endings that you can willingly choose, like in front of your face, like you're presented with option A, option B, option C.
Like GTA.
Yeah, like you kill him, you do this. It's like that kind of shit, right? So there's a secret one. And I remember
Yeah.
I was pissed because I did one thing wrong. I did everything else right, but I didn't know that I had to pick this one dialogue when you're talking to this dude at this one specific time. If you pick the wrong thing, it doesn't unlock the ending for you. It didn't unlock it for me. But that ending is the best one because it's the one where you get to go and pretty much suicide. You run into this place and you fight as long as you can. And then once you die, it's over.
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, and everybody's fucking like super beefed up and shit.
That'd have been good. But
Would've
you
been the
basically
one.
fucked up.
I fucked it up. And I didn't even have a save point, auto save point to go back to that point.
And what was the first game you remember doing that? Having multiple endings. Was it GTA?
Well, there's something
Not
else.
really, because I think all the GTA's. I mean, they all kind of end the same. You just
Not GTA 5.
well, yeah,
That was
GTA
the first
5 is
one.
the first one that I think that was kind of like that because it was like if you can lose a character or you can still have all three characters.
Look it up. Game with multiple ending. Games with multiple endings. Yeah.
Leisure Suit Larry's probably one.
You played Leisure Shoot like you're
Yeah.
a little kid trying to play those porn games.
Yeah, I have we and Sarah playing the new one too. We got that
Is
one.
it good?
It's okay.
What is Leisure Suit Larry?
It's like a pointing. It's like a pointing click.
Castlevania 2.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
On
Castlevania 2?
On the NES.
Mm.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That's the first game. Castlevania's good. How do we know this is true? This is Reddit, bro.
I don't know about this claim. Metroid had 5 different endings. It came out 2 years before Simon's Quest.
I think Mega Man had some different endings too.
Wizardry and Penguin Adventure.
Huh?
I don't know about
These
that.
are all just like little, I don't know, Flash games with multiple proper endings. See, somebody else didn't want the Flash games. Chrono Trigger.
Chrono
released
Trigger.
1995.
What else?
Portopia serial murder case.
No.
All these old.
No. All right,
So-
well, that's
It's Pokemon, bro. First one.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Goosebumps, bro. First game, multiple endings.
Goosebumps, bro.
What does it say? Heavy Rain,
Oh,
Dragon
yeah.
Age.
Remember that one we got?
Until Dawn. Fucking just
Silent-
what else?
Resident Evil,
Resident
Blade
Evil.
Runner.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil does have multiple. Blade Runner. They have a game.
Yeah.
Man.
Shit.
Well, now we
That's
know,
what
and
it
just
sounds.
like this podcast has multiple endings.
Black Ops Cold War had 3 endings.
I didn't play it. It had 3 endings. I didn't play the fucking
I don't think
campaign.
I don't remember that either.
I didn't play it. You did play the campaign?
I think so, because I feel like I was trying to remember. I felt like one of the
You beat
COD
it?
games, had different.
You beat the campaign.
I actually like COD campaign.
At,
I love
no,
for
at Black Ops Cold War. You beat the campaign.
Mhm.
For the
Wow.
brand new one we just got.
Oh shit! No, never mind. Never mind. I thought this was
That is a brand new one we just got. Not the brand new, like the Vanguard or whatever.
Never mind. Did you beat it?
No, I didn't play it. Played maybe one or two. Actually, maybe 3 or
Okay.
4. What are you looking up over there?
I like COD.
I'm following up with this. What he said. Chrono Trigger.
Did you buy the cross-platform
Cross-platform.
edition
The PS5? I think so.
for PS or PC? As
Whoa,
well?
Penis?
Ooh.
I don't think it works for penis.
Oh, my bad.
What the fuck is on your mind, bro?
For PC.
Sure, bro.
I didn't. I don't think it works that way for PC. I don't think I don't think you buy one version and you get the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and the PC version.
I thought you did because it's all cross-platform.
I don't think that's how it works. If it is, then that's wonderful. Then I have it for my PC, but I don't think that's how it works. Now we're running over time. Are we good? We good?
Yeah, we can close it.
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching us here on the podcast. Once again, we're going to get things regulated here. Regulated.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you trying to say to me? Anyways, we'll see you next week for another episode.
Bye.
Hopefully we'll have some
Thanks for
guests.
joining us.
And she'll
Why?
find
How we get
guests
all
too.
that?
Find some guests.
Find some
yeah.
guests. We could have guests. I'm I'm lazy. Not lazy, but it's like,
No,
do we really
lazy.
want guests? Do you really want to guess right now?
Who you gonna get? How we gonna have as a guest? We should just have different people do it one time.
This was tough. Just do it by themselves.
Yeah. You guys can run the podcast.
It's
this
like
time.
3 different people. just
Yeah,
come sit down.
exactly. Random people. 3 random people who don't know each other.
Walk outside and just grab. We can all just bring one person.
Get those 3 kids come and just be.
All right. All right. So you guys get to talk about whatever you want. Ready? Go.
There's a cross-gen button.
Man,
Across gen what?
that's
PS5?
the one that I got, bro.
PS5?
Both console